What is going on, everybody? What is going on, everybody? Happy Monday to everybody. I guess it's a happy Monday, right? We got no Yankees because of the Florida Marlins, of course. So the Yankee game was postponed today. That absolutely sucks. As was the Marlins and Orioles. Who really cares about that? I have no OBS today. As you can see, I have to do this through StreamYard. OBS crashed, does not upload to my, I uninstalled it, tried to install it, doesn't upload to my computer. So I'm going to have to try, to get something going. I'm going to have to try to upload new software to my Mac or something, try to upgrade it so I can get OBS back. Benjamin Wynn, thank you for the super chats. Brilly, my man. He says, I just blew a gigantic out of this world load. I told him that should last for 5 minutes. And he says, how was your birthday, my man? It was good. How many loads did you release? I'm trying to go for 150. I'm not going to be releasing that many, Benjamin. I've been sitting here thinking to myself, what does Benjamin do for a living? Like, I've been trying to think of what my man Benjamin does, and then I realized he's a sperm donor. That's what Benjamin does. That's why he's always blowing all these loads. Brilliant. Thank you for the super sticker, my man. Whee! And again, always a huge shout out to Die Hard Giants fan for giving me the chair so I can do that. Hit that thumbs up, guys and girls. Hit that thumbs up. Got 47 people in here. Got 17 likes. Hit that thumbs up. What's going on? Cesar Munoz, Lake Nona, Daniel Marrero, Womp Bag, Doodle, Sabrina, my man, diehard Giants fan, Steve Jimenez, Keith Gregory, of course, Benjamin Wynn, New York Sports Hub, Bavith, Pedesance, Milkman, Pete Turner, Sabrina, my lady, Mick R45, Jay Berman. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I hope so too, Pet. I hope they don't cancel baseball either. KP, what's going on? Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. We'll see what we shall see. Wilhelm, Lord Commander, Sadi Shahi, Robbie Cano, Zach Kostoff, Mr. Mini Guy. What is going on, everybody? Tonight, obviously, as a Yankee fan, we are rooting for the Mets. There's no doubt about that. Let's go Mets tonight. Kick the hell out of the Red Sox. Of course, I had one troll come in here, and he has a troll. Like, oh, why'd you let Entertainer stream it? It's Entertainer's team. Why'd you let him? Because Entertainer wasn't streaming the game. If Entertainer was streaming this game, I wouldn't have come anywhere near it. Why would I stream the Mets if he was streaming them? He is not streaming the game tonight. And I made sure that he wasn't streaming the game tonight. So that's why I'm doing it. Because, again, the Red Sox have a lot to do with my Yankees. So that's why I'm doing this game. Obviously, no Yankees. So I decided to do this one instead. But if Chris was doing it, I would have chosen another one. If the Dodgers are playing tonight, I would have done the Dodgers. But they're not playing tonight either. Mark Edelman, thank you, sir. I appreciate that, my good man. J.R. Smith and Deion Waiters went off today. That's good. That's a good thing going into Thursday, man. What's going on, New York Sports AMC? Thank you, Pedesance. I appreciate that. Abdullahi, what is going on, my man? Static Sushi, what's up? Yes, I heard that the Lakers won the scrimmage today. And Lakers will be back on Thursday. Laker Dog will be here Thursday. Dan D, what's going on, my man? He says, I just have a bad feeling about the rest of the baseball season. Well, we're going to have to see what happens. This is very, very strange. Yeah, he did say he was taking a break tonight. So that like I said, Afghanistan, that was why I decided to do this one. And if he was doing the Mets, obviously I would never do the Mets, like outside of him or against him. Why would I do that? So guy comes in here, he's like 75 years old. He's a freaking troll. He's always been a troll on my channel. He's just kind of a useless asshat. And how to say it? Sports fan all day. What's going on? What's going on, John Talento? J Wad, what's up? Benjamin, thank you for the super chat, man. Brilly. He says, if I'm a sperm donor, there's going to be tons of little Benjamins running around 20 years looking for the Gentleman's Club, and they will also blow loads. I was going to say 20% of California is biologically Ben's children, because he's so good. The Phillies ace, Johnny Letourneau, what's going on? He says, happy birthday. Thank you, sir. My Phillies lucked out tonight. It's a shame it was postponed. Stella! Yeah, I wanted the Yankee game, man. I was really looking forward to the Yankees tonight, and obviously that's just really disappointing news. What's going on, Rocker? Yes, they are 2-1. No, we don't have any control, Wampeg, dude. And that's what sucks. That's what's so frustrating about it. Well, we do kind of. As humans, we have control over it, but, we don't have control over what goes on with baseball or sports. We don't have control over what other people do. What's going on Carson Wentz? Yes, indeed. We got to stay. Yeah, we do want Bag. That's why I've been trying to stay as live as much as I can during the season. What's going on, Royal Prophet? Yankees beat the Red Sox 9-0. Well, the Yankees aren't playing the Red Sox, but when we do, I hope that's what's going on. Nick the Wick, what's going on? Noah Timmermans, Aqua King, what's going on? I hope the Red Sox do not win tonight. Obviously going for the Mets as a Yankee fan. Yes, exactly. Oh man, the Mets took it. The Mets took it on the chin yesterday. Holy cow! I tell you what, man, that Braves team is good. I mean, that just shows you how good Jake DeGrom is. Rick Porcello has always been overrated, in my opinion. Anyway, I always thought that his record was way better than he was. He's not a good pitcher. He got a lot of run support in Boston, so he looked a lot better than he actually was. And last night, you got a good look at what Rick Porcello really is, and he's not much of anything. What's going on there, Anonymous Michael Gonzalez? What's going on? I don't know about tomorrow's game, Michael. I haven't heard anything about that. I just know about tonight's game, so I don't know. Your MVP, yes, Glaber had a big day yesterday. It's about time. 3 for 4, 3 RBIs, or 3 for 4, 2 RBIs, a home run, and the game-winning RBI. We needed that. Of course, he did make a throwing error in the 8th inning, and a great job by Tommy Canley to get out of second and third with 1 out, striking out Starlin Castro, and then getting the bases loaded, striking out Eric Thames on the changeup with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Of course, we caught a break in the 9th with Bonifacio oversliding third base, but a win's a win, and we'll take it. We'll take those wins, especially with how short the season is this year. What day this week am I going to be? Thursday night, Lakers come back. Senor, what's going on, my man? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, Thursday night, Lakers will be back. Yeah, Mets bullpen was bad last year, too. Obviously, they did not fix that. Andrew Christopher, hi. Afghanistan says, hit that like button. Yes. We got to find a way. Need Germany's rampant testing. We need Jesus. At this point, I don't even know what to say anymore, man. This thing is it's just kind of beating me down at this point. It's very depressing. What's going on there, sports expert? This is very, very depressing. Very depressing times if you're a sports fan. No doubt about it, man. Pete Alonso stole another hit. Yeah, he's due. I mean, listen, man, last year could have been an aberration. We really don't know what Pete Alonso is. So, Aaron Judge had that big rookie season too. And not that Aaron Judge has been bad, but he certainly hasn't come close to the rookie season. Now, injuries have had a lot to do with that for him, but he hasn't been close. Yeah, Benjamin, if the Dodgers were playing tonight, I would have done them. But they're off tonight. They play the Astros tomorrow. What's going on there, Jay Jr.? Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate it. No positive tests. Yeah, I know. It's amazing. Yes, Tired Giants fan, exactly. He says, do us Yankee fans a favor, beat this damn team. Yes, sir. Vader Network, what's going on? Did not watch the Dodgers last night. I actually went to sleep. I went to sleep at like 10:30. Now, I did go to sleep listening to them. I had them on, I have the MLB radio package. So, before I got into all the streaming and I went to bed at a normal hour, I always used to go to bed and listen to the Dodgers. Well, before I went to sleep, they play at 10 o'clock. So a lot of times I'd be going to bed 10:30, and they would just be starting. And I would listen to them when Vince Scully used to do the games. So, I was listening to them when I fell asleep. Supermo says he has a hit. Indians got postponed due to rain. Dumbass leaders took this serious. I'll be honest, Dan. I don't even know what could have stopped this. People have to take accountability for themselves. People have to be accountable for themselves. People need to take it seriously. I mean, New York's cases are way down. Like we're one of the lowest in the country. I can tell you this. In my county, Saratoga County, we've had 5 total deaths from this. It has not come up here at all. 5 deaths in Saratoga County. That's it. Obviously, we're much different than New York City, but still, New Yorkers obviously took it seriously. That's why the numbers are way down. So, people got to abide by the laws or the rules or whatever you want to say. They just got to be safe. Jeff Giordano, what is going on, my man? MIG31, what's up? Cool drummer. Goose, what's going on, Goose? Goose was going to do the Yankee game. That's why it got postponed. Just so you know, I saw Goose was going to do the Yankee game, and that's why it got postponed. Everything that Goose tries to do gets postponed. I love you, Goose. Goose has bad luck. Do I think there's going to be an NFL season? Slim to none, Danny. Going to be very, very, very extremely difficult to play an NFL season if baseball can't get it together. Smaller teams, way smaller teams in baseball. Football ain't playing in a bubble. So it's going to be really tough. Baseball is much smaller teams. They're not on top of each other. This is the game that practices the most social distancing of all the. And football, there's a fumble on the ground. You got 10 guys, at least 10 guys piled up on top of each other. The main objective in football is to get the guy down on the ground and be laying on top of him, sweating all over him, drooling all over him. Yeah, football is going to be very, very difficult to play. Do not be surprised if there is no football season. I'm telling you, don't expect it, and you won't be disappointed. That's what's up. Live in Brooklyn. Yes. I am rooting for the Mets, CM Heepo. Yes, definitely rooting for the Mets. That's about to clap the stops. I'm ready for that, BJ. Definitely. I am definitely ready for that. Chess Holes in the house. RSU 1216. What's going on? Video of the Yankees cheating. I didn't see any video of the Yankees cheating at all. Give me a link. Give me a video of the Yankees cheating. Show me. What are my thoughts on how the NFL draft will play out without a college season? I really don't know. I got no idea how they would do that. I guess the guys would be eligible next year that weren't eligible this year. Might have to draft some sophomores and juniors from last year, I guess. Yeah, I know, Benjamin. That's going to be tough. That is going to be tough. Do I think Melky Cabrera and Nunzi? I don't know who Nunzi is, but Melky Cabrera, no, Melky's past this point. Mets don't have any luck with anybody. Players in football can wear a shield. The shield doesn't matter. They're going to wear a full face shield, even over their mouth, over their head, over their hands, over their arms. They're going to go out there in hazmat suits and play. If they go out in hazmat suits and play, they got a chance. Yeah, well, we'll see, because as you can see, it takes one person, and just like that, 14 guys are infected. So with football, one person, it could be 35 people, right? So hopefully they get it together. I have no idea. Rob Manfred is a terrible commissioner, Jay Watt. There's no doubt about that. He's awful. I would imagine they would have to do something like that, Daniel. I don't know if they would have a draft lottery in the NFL, the teams that didn't make the playoffs. You know, kind of like like basketball does. And the worse you had, the more like tickets or ping pong balls or whatever they have. Maybe they would have to do it that way. I really don't know. If the Yanks had to have the team out for 3 weeks instead of the Marlins, they'd be canceling the season. No. It's got nothing to do with the Marlins. The Marlins have the same record as the Yankees. What's going on, Gary Gaston? They have a shield to cover their eyes, so they can't wipe their eyes? Right? I mean, how are people getting it? How are people getting it? Nobody really runs up to you and sweats or spits in your eyes. So how do people get it? Because people wipe their eyes. People wipe their eyes. Imagine some asshat coming into a stream just to say STFU with nothing to do with themselves. What a loser. What's going on, Mr. L? It's your son's 30th birthday today. Zoom party from my sister's place. Gotta go. All right, Jay. 30th birthday. God, I wish I was 30 again. Tell him I said happy birthday and be safe, my man. Be safe. Can you catch it twice? Supposedly not. I don't know. Yeah, Gleyber Torres is the man. Christine, he's my guy to pick. He's my pick to win MVP this year. So we will see. What happens? We shall see. Yes, Dire Giants fan is a big Yankees fan. Yankees and Giants. And one of the members of the 420 crew, smoke them because you got them. And the president of the Dizzy Dog Club. That's right. Paul Glover, what's going on? Hoping Boston bounces back. I'm not, obviously. I did not see Danny Dimes work out with Odell at all. Thank you, Dire Giants fan. Appreciate you dropping that disclaimer as always. What happened with the Yankees game, Brian? It was postponed until further notice. I don't know what's going on. I can see that StreamYard's green screen sucks. I mean, I don't like I don't really like StreamYard for streaming games, and I really hate OBS, but I don't really know what else I can do. These are my two options. So, Darren McCardle, what's going on, my man? D. Coop, what's going on? Don't even watch baseball? Might as well get into it with help from you and Chris. You came to the right place, buddy. Waterfly, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream. Yeah, you got it, Brian. No problem. If you can't catch twice, then why not just go get, because that's what the problem is. You don't want to catch it. It's contagious. Very contagious. Supposedly you're asymptomatic. I listen, I don't know anything about it, so whatever. Wish the Mets had the Angels outfield. A lot of people probably wish they had the Angels outfield. The Braves outfield's pretty good too. Eduardo Nunez? No. How long have I been on YouTube? I was on YouTube in 2008 and 2009. Then I left for 5 years. I came back, started over in 2014. Really didn't change. Really didn't start doing what I'm doing now until 2018. So, I mean, I've been here since 2014, but honestly, my channel, the way it is now, my format's been this since 2018. What's my prediction on DeAndre Baker mess? He's not going to play. I can't. How serious do I take COVID? As serious as I take anything else. 4-4-20. Yes, definitely. If I remember, I'm Dire Giants fan. If I got one on Saturday. Washington, Seattle money. There you go. I think the NBA lasts. They're in a bubble, so I think they got a better chance. They're not allowed to leave the bubble unless you're Lou Williams. Lou Williams is a man after your own heart. You know, Lou Williams went to a strip club. And obviously he can't come back for 10 days. He's now in 10-day quarantine or whatever they want to call it. He's out for 10 days. And he said he went to the strip club just to get food. He just happened to walk in there. You know, there's so many places to go. He just decided he's going to walk into a gentleman's club and get a little food. Sure, Lou. I got a bridge. If you believe that, I got a bridge I can sell you too. What's going on, White Lotus? The Mets are the alternate team in New York. Well, that's true, but they're playing the Red Sox tonight, so they gotta get that dub. They gotta get it. They gotta get that dub. I know you can see through my hat. It's the way it goes. It's insane. I don't like the green screen. I'm gonna have to change this. Nah, I'm not changing. I don't really care. Yeah, I don't know how they would do an NFL bubble though. That's the thing. I don't know where they would do it. I remember them talking about going to New Zealand to do it. So I don't know. Let's see if that helps. Oh. I don't understand the green screen on this thing. Can't wait for the Lakers and Clippers on Thursday. Me neither. No, that doesn't help anything. Me neither. What's going on, James? How you doing, my man? Lou Williams went to that place because they have a dish named after him. Sure he did. Did not see that home card, but I know PFF doesn't like Daniel Jones. PFF don't know what the hell they're talking about anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Game should be starting very soon. 7:35 is when it should start. So, very soon. Yeah, he's not supposed to leave that anyway. He's not supposed to leave it anyway. Have somebody deliver the damn things. Grubhub. Have Grubhub deliver them. Don't be a dumbass, Lou. I'm sure it was wings. I'm sure it wasn't breasts or thighs that he wanted when he was in there. I'm sure it was just for the wings. Sure. No, the NBA's not messing around. The NBA's got the best commissioner in sports in Adam Silver. They've done the best job by a mile. Yeah, PFF sucks, Die Giants fan. Yeah, it adds character. I don't know what it is. It's the damn green monster, man. It's interesting. Yeah, Lou Williams went there for wings, high rise. Like I said, he went there for more than wings. He went there for some breasts or something. Anyway, we're getting ready to go to action. So here's the starting lineup for the Mets. Leading off playing shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Batting second and playing first base tonight is Pete Alonso. Jeff McNeil, the third baseman, he'll bat third tonight. Playing left field and batting fourth is J.D. Davis. The right fielder, Michael Conforto, will bat fifth. Catching and batting sixth tonight is Wilson Ramos. Former Yankee great Robinson Cano bats seventh to play second base. The DH tonight for the Mets is Dominic Smith. He'll bat eight. And batting ninth, playing center field tonight for the Mets is Brandon Nimmo. On the mound for the Red Sox opening tonight, he is not going to be going very far, is Josh Osich. He's a bullpen guy, so he'll go 1 or 2 innings, and then he will make way for another Red Sox pitcher. Benjamin, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly, he says, the difference between Lou Williams and myself, I go for the ladies, not the food, and I don't blame you. Who goes to the strip clubs for food? Here's the pitch from Osich to Rosario, and it's in there for a strike. We're underway from Fenway Park. Ahmed Rosario, 3 out of 11 on the young season. That's a 273 average. And Osich is set at the belt, and he kicks and deals. And that is upstairs, 1-1. Yeah, scrub game. Well, what can you do? This is on ESPN, yes. What's going on, TD? What's going on there, DV Phil? For me, it's on SNY, so I don't know if it's blacked out in ESPN or not. I haven't even gone there. So I just went here on SNY. I know it's here. It'll be a 1-1. That pitch is swung on and grounded right to second and gets through for a little bit. Recovering, throwing to first, not in time. So Jose Peralta bobbled it, and he could not recover in time. Good hustle by Ahmed Rosario, and he reaches on the E4. It was hard hit, and just kicked off the glove, and unable to recover in time. Again, the good hustle by Rosario, and he does beat it. Not really close. So Mets off to a good start on the E4. And that'll bring up the reigning rookie of the year in the NL, Pete Alonso. Struggling to start the season, just 1 out of 11. Drilled 53 home runs last year for the Mets, a rookie record in Major League history. So here's Osich to Alonso, and he swings and drives it to center field. That ball is high, but it's gonna fall in front of the warning track. And Jackie Bradley Jr. has it. Got on top of that a little bit. Did not get the launch angle he needed to drive it out of the park. But that's a good swing by Pete Alonso. But he is out. So 1 for 12 in the young season. Then I'll bring up the third baseman, Jeff McNeil. Brewers game delayed. Yeah, it seems like a lot of things are delayed and postponed tonight and everything else. So, Jesse, how can I be the man when you the man? Gabe has sports. What's going on? What's going on, Andy Garcia? What's going on, Jared Williams? The pitch. Swing and slice foul. Yes, buddy. You have my phone. My phone's not down here. I don't know what you do with my phone. I don't have my phone. You had my phone. I don't have my phone. Go ask Mommy. What did you do with it? You had my phone. I don't have it. It's upstairs. My phone's upstairs, buddy. So go upstairs. Yeah, it's upstairs. You had it last. Yes, little bad dog looking for my phone, and he had it last. I don't have my phone down here. Nope, throw over to first, and Rosario is back in time. All right, hold on 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. The 0-1 swung on in line off the third baseman, and everybody's going to be safe. And Rosario's going to take off for third, and he is safe. I don't know if he was tagged or not. If he made it in time, that's a great heads-up base running by Ahmed Rosario as the Red Sox had the shift on. A line drive by Jeff McNeil went right off of Devers' glove. Devers is down. And I don't know if Devers actually wasn't Devers. Let's see if. And it's Bogarts that's down. I think Bogarts. Oh, he's out. He's out. Bogarts clipped him right in the left cleat. I think Yeah, he's out. He got tagged. He got tagged. So if the Red Sox replay that one, he's out. You're going to see this right there. He hits his left cleat, and Rosario is going to be out. Rosario is going to be out. That was a shot off of Devers. I think Bogarts is the one that was down, though. Bogarts laid full out in a dive and just got the shoelace tag. Yeah, he is not Johnny Damon. That's true. No, I don't have a Mets hat. I don't have a Mets hat. No, he's out. They're going to review that, and he's going to be out. He'll be out. They're going to review that, and he will be out. So they do call him out. Good try by Ahmed Rosario, but it's in vain. It was a good idea, but great hustle by Xander Bogaerts. And he just got him, like I said, on the left shoe there. Goddamn Marlins is right. What's going on? The Kerm? Yeah, I'm doing a Met game. No Yankees tonight. No Dodgers tonight. Red Sox, always a concern for the Yankees. So why not? Mets are a New York team. It doesn't matter. Clocks, doesn't matter. I gave you my answer. Why are you getting so mad? I don't understand. I gave you my answer. I said no, it wouldn't matter. I said they have the same record. It doesn't matter what they expect. It doesn't matter what anybody expects. That doesn't mean it's going to come true. That pitch bounced up there to count 1-0 to J.D. Davis. So the Mets now with 1 on and 2 out. Jeff McNeil on at first base. And J.D. Davis had a nice season for the Mets last year, batting from the right side of the plate against Josh Osich, who will be opening for the Red Sox tonight. Probably just going to go a couple of innings here, maybe 30, 35 pitches. It'll be a 1-0 to J.D. Davis. Here's the pitch. It's swung and fouled off his foot at the home plate. The count's 1-1. Well, he's too old to flush the foam water fly. He knows better than that. He's not going to do that. Porcello is bad one bag, dude. Yeah, he's always been overrated. You hate the Red Sox, but Joe and Evan makes me hate. Yeah, I don't like Joe and Evan at all, Mark. I don't like them either. There's people that actually think we should cancel the season. I think they're crazy. We just started the season. I know, Mike. This whole thing is crazy, man. This whole thing is crazy. It'll be a 1-1 to J.D. Davis. Top of the first, no score. The pitch swung and fouled off of Vasquez's face mask, and the count's 1-2. I got to remember, I got to go back to StreamYard and change the inning and the score here. Bobby! What's going on there, Bobo? What's going on there, Bobby? I don't know, Michael. Like I said, I have no idea what the deal is. All I know is I'm going to stream games until they tell me that there's no more sports. Throw to first, and they got him picked off, and he is out. Bad base running by the Mets. Bad base running all the way around by the Mets in their half of the first. No runs, 1 hit because of the pickoff at third and the caught stealing. Nobody left. We played 1/2 inning. We'll go to the bottom of the first with the score. The Mets nothing, and the Red Sox coming to bat. So I just got to change this thing here. There we go. There we go. Christian Cologne, thank you for the super chat, my man. Brilly says, what was your reaction to the 86 World Series? Cheers. I was too young. I was 10. I was 10 when the Mets won that World Series. I was jealous of the Mets. I remember that. I was jealous that New York team had won and the Yankees didn't. I can remember that, but I mean, I was so young, I still had a bedtime back then. So I didn't even get to watch the end of Game 7. You know, the Red Sox were winning 3-0 when I went to sleep, woke up, saw that the Mets had won. Techie, what's going on, my man? Daniel Morero says the Mets are straight trash. Yes. Mark Edelman, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly says, I just really appreciate your content. Well, I appreciate that, Mark. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. And thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Bobby loved that World Series. No, the Yankees did not win anything in the 80s. They made the 81 World Series. They lost to the Dodgers. Xander Bogaerts looks sexy in that thumb. Yes, he looks very serious, Kane. Very serious. Xander Bogaerts is very serious for the thumbnail. That pose. I think Michael Wacha fits the Mets farm system. I don't know. He's pitching in the majors. I don't know how he fits their farm system. You didn't have a radio in your room? I did. I probably fell asleep. Honestly. They weren't my teams. If the Yankees-Phillies happens tomorrow, yes, Brock, I do plan on streaming it. If not, I'm taking the night off. I'm not gonna do another game that's not the Yankees. I just wanted to do something tonight. I'll be back. If the Yankees don't play tomorrow, I'll be back on Thursday, for sure. For the Lakers and Clippers. Ain't no one more trash than the Texas Rangers, says Techie. Yeah, can see that. Okay, so we're going to go to the bottom of the first. Here's the lineup for the Red Sox. Leading off, playing left field, Andrew Benintendi. The DH, J.D. Martinez, will hit second. Playing third base, batting third, Rafael Devers. The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts, will bat fourth. Here's the pitch. Check swing foul by Benintendi, 0-1. First baseman, Mitch Moreland, bats fifth. Batting sixth and catching, Christian Vasquez. The right fielder, Alex Verdugo, came over from the Dodgers in that Mookie Betts deal. He'll bat seventh to play right field. JBJ, Jackie Bradley Jr., bats eighth, plays center field. That pitch is in the dirt, 1-1. And batting ninth for the Red Sox is the second baseman, Jose Peralta. On the mound for the Mets, former Cardinal Michael Waka. It'll be a 1-1 to Benintendi. He squares the bunt, and he drops down the bunt. Good bunt. Waka gets off the mound, throws the ball away. Nice backing up there, though. And Benintendi did a good job of not rounding the bag, or he would have been out. So nice job by great bunt by Benintendi. And Waka did everything he could, threw the ball away, but second baseman did a really good job, the right fielder did a really good job. Michael Conforto did a great job of backing up the play. Otherwise, Benintendi would have been on his way to second. Waka spiked it into the ground, and there was no way that Alonso could make that play at first. Benintendi did not make a move towards second. So he is safe. Pac-Man is pitching, yes. Or Fozzie Bear. So, pitch swung on and grounded foul. It's J.D. Martinez. I have heard a few times that I look like him. I don't know. He's off to a good start this year. He's 5 out of 13 with 3 RBIs. No home runs as of yet. Nothing, bottom of the first. Andrew Benintendi takes his lead off of first, nobody out. J.D. Martinez looking at a 0-1 count for Michael Waka. Waka sets, deals, and it's in there for a strike. The count's 0-2. It is Fozzie Bear. You can't make up all these games. There's been no talk about canceling tomorrow. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about canceling tomorrow. So maybe they just want to do a really good cleaning and cleansing of the locker room. I don't know. The 0-2 checked his swing. He did not go around the pitches inside. The count's 1-2. Let's get a Red Sox loss today. Yeah, no doubt about that. Let's go Mets today. Definitely, let's go Mets today. Thoughts on Ohtani? He stinks. And he robbed Miguel Andujar of the Rookie of the Year. That's my thoughts on Ohtani. Got crushed yesterday. It'll be a 1-2. From Waka to JD, the pitch. Martinez swings and misses, strike 3. Good pitch just off the corner. And there's one away here in the Red Sox first. That'll bring up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. What I do know is that the Angels, you can consider, you consider what happened to them, that's par for the course. Mike Trout, home run, 4 RBIs, and they lose 6-4. That's par for the course for the Angels. Marlins and Rays just can't play any teams, and that includes the Yankees. We'll have to say. Bobby, everybody plays a DH. The DH is universal this year. All teams use a DH, no matter where you're playing. American and National League, they all use it. Rafael Devers off to a slow start, 1 out of 13 on the young season. Throw over to first, and Benintendi dives back safely. No score, bottom of the first. Benintendi on first with a bunt single. J.D. Martinez was just retired on strikes, and Rafael Devers looking at an 0-1 count from Michael Wacha. I can't wait for the Laker playoffs either. The pitch inside 1-1. Doubleheader, they could do that too, Bobby. They definitely do some doubleheaders. Dire Giants fans says spike that like. What's going on there, Connor Burke? Yes, it does suck that they both got suspended. Both of those games got suspended. The 1-1 to Devers bounced up there. Nice stop by Ramos. And the count's 2-1. Who's an overrated bum? Oh, Rafael Devers. Yeah, the only thing I remember him for is taking Chapman deep. Well, they do a doubleheader. Obviously, I can't do the first game. I work, but I can definitely do the second one. It'll be a 2-1 to Rafael Devers. We're in the bottom of the first inning with no score. Andrew Benintendi takes his lead off at first. Is Dave Roberts an overrated manager? I don't know if he's overrated. The 2-1. Swung on a miss. Devers right over the changeup, and the count's 2-2. I know he's overrated, Benjamin. I think that the Dodgers are expected to do a lot, but I mean they've made they made a World Series. And, they lost, but, they do have a lot of talent. I don't know if anybody thinks Dave Roberts is a great manager, though. That's the thing. It'll be a 2-2 to Rafael Devers. Andrew Benintendi on at first. 1-on-1 out, bottom of the first. No score between the Mets and the Sox. No Yankee game today. That's why I'm doing this one. It'll be a 2-2. The pitch swung on and missed. Strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts for Michael Wacha. Another high changeup, and Devers way out in front of it. So 2 away, and that'll bring up my favorite player on the Boston Red Sox. That's shortstop Xander Bogaerts, as Jerry Remy calls him, Xander Bogaerts. Yeah, it's like Don Mattingly being the manager. Pretty much, Kerm. Yes, needs a negative test twice. Yep. See a Red Sox fan? Hell no. Hell no. Not in this lifetime. Hell no. No Red Sox fan here. The pitch to Bogaerts. There goes Benintendi, and he has it stolen with no throw. Ramos couldn't get a handle on the ball, and he just kind of ate it after the fact. So Benintendi in scoring position for Bogaerts. What's going on, Meat Tarhan? How you doing, my man? How much are these box seats? Oh, it's amazing. They didn't cost me anything. They just let me in. I just showed them that I was Baddog, and they said, come on in, man. And here I am. The 1-0. That's outside. 2-0 to Bogaerts. 2 out of 10 on the young season with 3 RBI. Both teams come in at 1-2. More surprised that the Red Sox could not beat the Orioles in a series. The Braves, I just think, are better than the Mets. The Braves are my pick to win that division. The Braves are good. The Braves are good. A lot of guys in that lineup on the Braves can rake. It'll be a 2-0 to Bogaerts. Wacha's pitch, check the swing, and no appeal at first. So it's 3-0. Might be pitching carefully here to Bogaerts, even though the lefty Mitch Moreland is on deck. But Bogaerts, obviously the biggest Red Sox threat in this lineup, maybe outside of J.D. Martinez. Especially once you get behind Bogaerts, you don't want to just put in a cookie down the middle of the plate because Benintendi will score easily on a hit. See if Bogaerts is swinging 3-0, and he does not. He takes it right down Broadway. The count's 3-1. What's my opinion on Christopher Guzzo? I I love him. That's like my brother from another mother. That's my main man, the entertainer. There, yeah, 68 in each league, yes. It'll be a 3-1 to Bogarts. The pitch. Swung and a missed. I'll tell you what, Walker's had a good off-speed pitch, good slider here in the first inning. And he has had these Red Sox hitters out in front. Bogarts was looking for the express and got the local on that one. No score, bottom of the first. Benintendi on at second for the Red Sox. It'll be a payoff pitch to Bogarts. Walker set at the belt, kicks and deals, and Bogarts swings and hits a fly ball to right field. Not deep. Conforto in his tracks makes the catch, and that will retire the side. The Red Sox get no runs, one hit. They leave one. We've played one full. We'll go to the top of the second. No score. All righty. Angels do suck. They do. Yes, Prison Mike. Exactly. Rooting for the Mets tonight. Rooting for the Mets. What I think about Chris saying Jeter's overrated? I don't know. I don't know. I know a lot of Yankee fans get ticked off at that. But you know what? To me, I always say if Jeter was on another team, he wouldn't be as famous. If Jeter was on the Astros, he would have been Craig Biggio. They were very similar players. I mean, does anybody really talk about Craig Biggio? I mean, Craig Biggio is a Hall of Famer, 3,000 hits, over 600 doubles, 275 home runs, an all-star, 3 different positions. Craig Biggio is a great player. Nobody talks about him. If Jeter was on the Royals, probably the same thing. I don't know if you consider that overrated or not. I wouldn't say he was overrated. I maybe overhyped a little bit, but the guy was a great player. I mean, let's face it. I mean, the guy's one of the greatest to ever do it, but some Yankee fans make him out to be God. And I just say, I mean, Jeter, in my top 10 Yankee list of all time, which I did a while back, I did a video on, I had him 7th. I have Jeter on I've set him 7th on the all-time Yankee list. I have him behind Yogi Berra, Mariano Rivera, Joe DiMaggio, Lou Gehrig, Mickey Mantle, and Babe Ruth. I have Jeter 7th on that list. What's going on there, MH? Yep, Craig Biggio had 3,000 hits too. You know, Jeeve gave the best swag, but yes, he did. He did give some great swag bags. Yes, he did. Are the Yankees rivals the Red Sox? No, the Red Sox. The Mets are definitely not our rivals. The Mets are definitely not our rivals. 7th is pretty high. Yeah, I mean, I forgot who else I had in there, but I would put him 7th. My favorite Met ever, probably Darryl Strawberry. Yeah, I think I feel the same way, Mark. I love Jeter, but I think some Yankee fans definitely overhype him. That pitcher swung on and fouled away by J.D. Davis. He was at the plate when Ahmed Rosario got picked off or we did get picked off. So it'll be J.D. Davis, Michael Conforto, and Wilson Ramos, 4, 5, and 6 for the Mets, and they're half of the second. And Conforto 1 out of 10 on the early season. The Mets bats have been a little silent so far, and that pitch is down and in. The count's 1-1. Straw did play with the Yanks, so did Gooden. But Strawberry on the Mets was unbelievable. If you're old enough to remember Strawberry playing, that guy's talent was ridiculous. There wasn't a player like Strawberry in the league at that time. He was Bonds before Bonds. The 1-1. Outside, count 2-1. So, when is the Subway? I think it's the beginning of August, James. I think it's the beginning of August. I think it's like August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Or some maybe 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. It's right at the beginning of August. It'll be a 2-1 to J.D. Davis leading off the second for the Mets. The pitch swung on and crushed. If it's fair, it's gone back at the wall. And it's foul. Man, he just missed a home run by a couple of feet. Strawberry was solid with the Yankees, but he was otherworldly with the Mets. I mean, he was a 30-30 guy, you know. It was foul, I think. They're going to go to a replay. I kind of lost track of where it went. That ball was so high. It was hit so hard. And they're going to call it a foul ball. Maybe it went over the foul, but it was hard to see. So Davis, a little out in front of that one. I mean, I can't see a damn thing there. I don't know where the ball is, but it looks, I mean, I guess it was foul. It'll be a 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Mark Edelman, man, thank you for becoming a member of the channel. I appreciate it, brother. Brilly Mark Edelman became a new member. Hey, Mark, welcome to the Big Blue Wrecking Crew, my man. Good to have you, brother. Yeah, I wouldn't say Maris is better than Jeter. It'll be a 3-2. Maybe Whitey Ford, you could have argued. The 3-2, it's low, so a leadoff walk for the Mets. Second inning in a row, they have had their leadoff man reach. Rosario reached on an E4, and J.D. Davis draws the leadoff walk. That'll bring up the right fielder, Michael Conforto. Yeah, Gooden and Strawberry in the middle 80s for the Mets were unbelievable. And, you know, Howard Johnson. Howard Johnson had a couple of really good years for the Mets. They had Gary Carter. Ray Knight was big for them. Red Sox have the shift on for Conforto. Here's the pitch. Conforto takes it over the inside corner for a strike. The count's 0-1. We're in the top of the second inning. We have no score between the Mets and the Red Sox. J.D. Davis is on at first with a leadoff walk. Favorite Red Sox player right now is Xander Bogaerts. Of all time, it's probably Dwight Evans. I don't really like any Red Sox players at all. It'll be an 0-1. Throw over to first. I mean, yeah, favorite is probably Dwight Evans for the Red Sox. Thank you, Word 21. Yeah, it sucks. We got no Yankees. Let's hope everything's okay and we can get back to playing soon. Is Pujols overrated? Hell no. How would Pujols be overrated? The 0-1. Just off the plate. Count 1-1. 78 likes. Yeah, let's get those likes up. Hit that thumbs up. You guys haven't hit that thumbs up. I don't think anybody in here is new, but if you have any new to the channel, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. I normally do Yankee games, but my Yankees are postponed today, so got to root for the Mets to beat my rival. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. The 1-1. That's high, 2-1. The machine, yes. Yes, indeed. Yep, Babe Ruth was a Red Sox for the Yankees. They sold him to the Yankees for $100,000 or $125,000 so they could fund the play No Nanette. Ruth is the greatest, I agree. Calling a 2K stream on Thursday. I hope so, diehard Giants fan. That'd be amazing. The 2-1 swung on and crushed back at the wall. Bye, Felicia. This ball is gone. Touch them all, Michael Conforto. Mets lead 2-0. There was no doubt about that one being foul. No doubt about that one being foul. Mets on the board first. That was just a hanging changeup or breaking ball that did not break by Josh Osich. And Michael Conforto sent it deep into the night. And when he crossed home plate, the Mets had 2 runs. They're up 2-0. Mets go on to win this game. Mets fans are going to be asking me to call their games. Right, Michael. We'll take that. That'll bring up the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And he takes a high strike. Counts 0-1. Conforto saying, I missed it by that much. They never get it. They get it at 490 feet. And he said, I didn't get it all. I didn't get all that one. He gave that one a lift. It'll be an 0-1. Swung on a hit in the air foul off the right side and out of play. And the count's 0-2. What's going on there, Sleeping Angels? Conforto has been on fire. Conforto crushed that ball. Yes, I guess in theory today, I am entertaining today. It'll be an 0-2 to Wilson Ramos. Osich set, kicks, and delivers. It's upstairs, and the count's 1-2. The Mets are up 2-0 on the strength of a 2-run homer by Michael Conforto. J.D. Davis led off the inning with a walk, and Conforto supplanted one into the Fenway bleachers, deep into the right field seats. The 1-2 just got a piece of it and stays alive. Ramos off to a slow start, as are most Mets, it seems. He's 1 out of 7 on the young season. Looking very svelte. There's our good buddy, Robbie Cano. Robbie Cano, I noticed last night, Robbie's a little thicker in the middle, a little softer than he used to be. Obviously, without the help of the meteorites that he was on, he's lost a little of that tone that he had with the Yanks. It'll be a 1-2 to Ramos. The pitch swung on a miss, strike 3, nasty curveball in the dirt. And Ramos swings over the top of it. So 1 away here for the Metropolitans in the second, and that'll bring up the second baseman, the aforementioned former Yankee, Robbie Cano. Don't you know? Thank you for putting Goose's link in there. Of course, Goose was going to do that Yankee game. That's why that got postponed. Had nothing to do with COVID. It had everything to do with Goose. I love you, Goose. I got to tease you. I kid because I care, Goose. Poor Goose. That guy's got the worst luck of any streamer I've ever seen in my life. The pitch swung on the ground and right to second. This time, Peralta makes the play. Cano retired as he grounds right into the shift. And that'll bring up the DH, Dominic Smith. Am I rooting for the Red Sox? Hell no. Hell no. That'd be like me rooting for the Eagles. The only time I'd ever root for either one of those teams is if I needed them to win so my team got the division or something. Cano is the greatest second baseman on the Yankees. I mean, Tony Lazzeri's up there. Do I think Judge and Stan will make good edge rushers? Yeah, they're built like them. I saw that, not that I care about exit velo, but the top 10 exit velo speeds since they kept track of that all belong to Judge and Stanton as that pitch is outside to Dominic Smith. The count's 1-0. Giancarlo Stanton and Aaron Judge have the top 10 exit velo speeds since the inception of exit velo in 2018. Those are two big, strong oxen. The 1-0 outside again, 2-0. We're in the top of the second, 2 outs, nobody on for the Mets. They lead 2-0 on the strength of the Michael Conforto Jimmy Jack that he knocked into the seats. There's Ron Darling. There's Keith Hernandez. The Mets have got one of the best announcing crews in the major leagues. That ball's a fly ball to right. In his tracks is Verdugo. He makes the put out, and that will retire the side. But the Mets do some damage. They get 2 runs on 1 hit. The Michael Conforto Jack. We played 1.5. We'll go to the bottom of the second with the score. The Mets 2 and the Red Sox nothing. I like Mike Tauchman. Dude. I would rather Tauchman play over Hicks, honestly. I'd rather Tauchman play over Hicks. I thought they started it in 2018. I thought they said 2018. I appreciate that, Jay. Yeah, that's true. Chris and I are pretty good. We're pretty good announcers. We're a pretty good team. Thank you, Dire Giants fan. Yeah, share the stream out. Why the hell not? Let's get some people up in here. Do a Joe Buck impersonation. I could have done that with Conforto. So if Conforto swung, this would have been Joe Buck's call. Conforto, right field, and that one's gone. 2-0 Mets. That would have been Joe Buck's call. I think Judge will have a good season if he stays healthy and if they play baseball. Doug Peterson Shrine, no. My bedroom closet belongs pretty much to Mrs. Baddog and all her clothes. Thumbs up the stream. Yes, thumbs up the stream. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes. Eric, I don't know if the Yankees are going to play tomorrow. If they play tomorrow, I'm going to stream them. If they don't, I will take the day off. I just planned on streaming tonight, so I wanted to get a game in there. The Mets and Red Sox were on. I figured, what the hell? The Red Sox, I hate them, so let's root against them. I figured that's why I would do it. Need to hear word on Phillies testing. I don't know if it's even that. I don't really know why they postponed that. And I don't know if it was Wampag Doodle or Dandy. Somebody said earlier, why couldn't the Yankees just play the Orioles? That would have been a great idea. And just shift the series around. Because they're all going to play each other. The Marlins and Phillies are going to play each other eventually too. False positive tests. Been quite a few of those. Tim Timma 724. And there's been a lot of false positives. So I don't know what to trust anymore. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Red Sox trail 2-0. It'll be Moreland, Vasquez, and Verdugo, 5, 6, and 7 for the Red Sox against Michael Wacha, who's now staked to a 2-0 lead. Wacha sets and deals the 1-0, and that pitch is swung on and grounded right to first. Right there's Alonso. Will take it to the bag himself. One away here for the Sox in their half of the second. Yep, I know that's right, Tim Timma. 800 viewers with the Yankees and 90 with the Mets. Obviously, we know which team is better. Go, yeah, that's true. That is very true. That is very true, Cheese Whiz. Here's Christian Vasquez. He's off to a great start for the Sox. 4 out of 7 with a dinger and 2 ribs. One away here for the Sox in their half of the second. When the Mayhew had it, he was back instantly. The pitch swung on and missed. Vasquez right through a high fastball. 94 in the gun for Wacha. The count 0-1. I hate the Red Sox way more than the Astros. I'll always hate the Red Sox. Always hate the Reds. I'm a Yankee fan, man. It's in our blood. It's like it's in their blood to hate us. The 0-1 in there for a strike. Nice pitch by Wacha. 95 at the knees, and the count's 0-2. I'll be honest. I actually thought we'd have a better crowd tonight. I guess people are over it already. You'd also tell, here comes the 0-2. Swung on and fouled away. It also tells you what the Red Sox fans think about their team. Because when I would do a Red Sox stream before, there was a bunch of them in there. So now you kind of get an idea. And I mentioned this in 2018 that there was a bunch of bandwagon Red Sox fans. And that's the way it's been here in New York since 2004. And it proves to be true a lot of times. Yeah, Paxton was terrible. The 0-2. It's high and outside. The count's 1-2. We are in the bottom of the second. The Mets 2, the Sox nothing. The Mets got their 2 runs on a 2-run homer by Michael Conforto. And that has been the scoring so far in the game. Moreland grounded to first to start the inning. The 1-2 to Vasquez outside. Count even at 2-2. Sabrina, you're still here? I know, Sabrina. You're one of the few. Yes, Goose. Goose was in those streams. Sweet Carolina. Somebody told me they like the song Sweet Carolina. They're a big Red Sox fan from North Carolina. Or from Virginia, wherever they were. I don't know, Tim. We'll have to find out. I really have no idea. The 2-2 swung on and grounded up the middle. Ranging to his left is Rosario. He throws on the run and makes the play. Nice play by Ahmed Rosario. And there's 2 away here in the Sox second. Yes, you remember, Goose. You remember that. Sweet Carolina, indeed. What do you think of Astro players getting hit by the pitcher? They should take a couple. Yeah, I'll do at least one of those games, Rocco. I want to do at least one Yankee game per series. That was what I wanted to do. Maybe Sunday. I have to look and see the schedule, but it'll be a 1-0. That pitch is in there for a strike. Count 1-1. 2 outs, nobody on for the Sox in their half of the second. Alex Verdugo came over from the Dodgers and part of that Mookie Betts blockbuster deal, and Verdugo rips it foul into the into the stands with some Red Sox staff. What's going on there, Hot Take Hockey? Birthday was good. Birthday weekend was fine. Birthday today sucked, though. Yankees getting postponed. My OBS crashing. Not good today. Not good today. The pitch swung on and grounded right into the shift. Right there's Cano. He throws on the first. Nat will retire aside. The Red Sox go in order in their half of the second. We've played 2 full. We'll go to the top of the third. Mets lead at 2-0. My birthday's actually today. Tim Tima. Today's my birthday. Darren McCardle, thank you for the super chat. Brilly, he says, Sweet Caroline, not Carolina. Exactly. That was my point. Exactly. The person was in my stream, and she was talking about how big of a Red Sox fan she was, and she was saying, I love when they play Sweet Carolina. And I told her, you obviously don't know a damn thing because it's Sweet Caroline. It's not Sweet Carolina. So, yeah, Sweet Caroline. Neil Diamond, one of my all-time favorites. Thank you, Word21. Thank you, Tim Tima. Appreciate that. I'm actually watching it on SNY, Sleeping Angels. But, yes, it is on ESPN. It is nationally televised. I'm just watching it on a local affiliate up here. Thank you for the birthday wishes, guys and gals. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, 44. I'm an old man. Reggie Jackson birthday. Reggie Jackson birthday today. Mark, thank you for the super chat, my man. Brilly, brother. Says, happy birthday. Same B-day as my daughter. Yes, you got the Zoom thing going on right now. We got to 100 likes. That's a good thing. Let's see if we can get to 200 likes. What the hell? It's the Mets and Red Sox. See if we can get to 200 likes. I can call you Tim. All right, I'll just call you Tim. That is much easier. Thank you, Kenny. Appreciate that. Yes, sir. Yep. Mondays are always the worst day to have your birthday on. You get up for work. Sucks. Phillies got tested today at the stadium parking lot. Thank you, John. Appreciate that. 47 for Darren McCarty. Yeah, we're about the same age. Yes, Dire Giants fan. August 15th will be the 24-hour stream for Make-A-Wish Foundation. Yes. Yes, sir. Goose, yes, I caught up with you. You're a couple months older than me. I am old waterfly. I don't make any bones about it. I am covering the NBA, Chris Castillo. Absolutely. Absolutely. I did cover the scrimmage game. I did it on Saturday. I covered the scrimmage game on Saturday. I couldn't do it today. I work till 4:30, so I couldn't do it today, but I did. I covered it on Saturday when they played the Magic. I did the Lakers game. I'll be back for Lakers Clippers on Thursday. But yes, I did. I did do those. I did the one that I could do. I didn't do opening night because it was opening day for baseball. I was doing my Yankees. We're in the top of the third. Mets up 2-0. That pitch is in there for a strike. And the count's 0-1. Brandon Nimmo, Ahmad Rosario, and Pete Alonso, 9-1-2 here for the Mets in their half of the third. It is so hot down here. It was 97 degrees up here today. Hot as hell. That pitch is swung on and popped up down the right field line. Out goes Bogats. He makes the catch, and there's one away. Sleeping Angels, thank you for the super chat. My man, Brilly. He says, happy birthday. Maybe this will help a little. I appreciate that very much, my good man. Thank you, sir. I think the Marlins will play Wednesday, Dimitri. I have no idea what the hell is going on with the Marlins. No idea. No Lou Williams. He wanted to go get some wings at a strip club, and that's the end of him. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate that. So here's Ahmed Rosario. He reached in the first inning on an E4, and he takes a wild swing and misses it, and the count's 0-1. Springs is on the mound for the Red Sox. I should have mentioned that. Osich went 2 innings, gave up 2 runs and 2 hits. The pitch by Springs, and that ball's laced into center field, a base hit. So Rosario on for the second time tonight, a 1-out single for the Mets. That brings up the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Ahmed Rosario had the most hits in the National League on the road last year with 104. He was the only National League player to have over 100 hits on the road. Pete Alonso also on that list at 93. A couple Braves on the list as well. Thumbs up the stream and subscribe to Baddog. Yes, sir. I live in Saratoga County, Tim. Saratoga County. Oh, give me Conforto over. I don't like Hicks, Mark. I am not a Hicks guy. I am definitely not a Hicks guy. No way. Not a Hicks guy at all. So here is Alonso against Springs, and the lefty deals, and it's been in, and the count's 1-0. Mets lead 2-0. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Mets. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error for the Sox. Mets lead it 2-0. Ahmed Rosario on at first, 1 out. Pete Alonso at the plate. Springs comes set at the chest. He kicks and fires, and that's inside. Again, the count's 2-0. Yeah, I don't like Aaron Hicks. Hicks took a knee. I don't like Hicks. I think he's an overrated bum. Gave that guy 7 years. He's never played more than 140 games in any season, and you give him 7 years? It's a joke. Play Clint Frazier. Play Frazier over Hicks. Play Talkman over Hicks. The 2-0. That's low, 3-0. I prefer the summer. I would definitely put up with it being 95 degrees down in this basement. Hell's basement, as it was over the winter. Definitely. Oh, it was 77 million? I thought it was 70 million, but 7 years is too much. You know, the 11 million a year is fine, but the 7 years is too much. Yes, he's very injury prone. The 3-0 to Alonso. He's swinging and he whips the ball down the line. It was high enough. It's gone and it's off the top of the mountain. They call it a home run. Bah, Felicia, this ball is gone. Pete Alonso hit an absolute missile. It just got over the wall. It must have hit the back wall of the monster seats and bounced back into the park. I want to see what the exit velo on that is. I mean, Alonso crushed that 3-0 pitch, a cookie, and Alonso hammered it. I didn't know if that was going to have the distance. He absolutely murdered that pitch. Oh, it did. That was gone by a lot. I want to see the exit velo on that one. 4-0 Metropolitans here in the third. And there's a strike to Jeff McNeil. And the count's 0-1. So 2 2-run homers. The Mets doing their best Bronx Bombers imitation tonight with a couple of 2-run dingers. They lead early 4-0. Springs deals to McNeil, and McNeil slices it foul left side and out of play, and the count's 0-2. What's going on, G. Ever? Yes, the Red Sox. Boston drop it to 1-3. Let's go, says Dyer Giants. But Bob Felicia, indeed. He hit that ball so hard, I didn't know if it was going to have the distance. It hit like 3 rows up, and it bounced off the back wall and came back onto the field of play. I didn't know if it hit the top of the wall. The 0-2, and McNeil stays alive, and the count remains 0-2. So 4-4-0 for the Mets, 0-1-1 for the Sox. The Mets playing long ball tonight, coming out a little angry after what happened to them yesterday, as they gave up a couple of touchdowns to the Braves. Braves hit many home runs yesterday. The Mets said, we can do that too. Conforto a shot to right, and Alonso a shot to left. 4-0 Mets. As we play here in the top of the third with 1 away and nobody on. What's going on, Jersey Life? Padres looking really good this year. It's early, but it's encouraging if you're a Padres fan. They did sign Machado to that lucrative deal. The 0-2 to McNeil. Swung at a pitch off the plate, but he fouled it away, and the count remains 0-2. Yes, Jared, 4-0. Couple of touch. Well, yeah, I mean, it was bad, diehard Giants fan. It was bad. I mean, I watched that whole game because I'm just sitting there going, man, this Braves team is good. Actually, I think I went to bed in the top. And whenever that Dodgers-Giants game started, I had that on for like an inning, and then I went to bed. There's a ground ball to short. Bogatz throws, and they can't scoop it out. Moreland could not scoop it out. I'm sorry, that's Devers with a throw. Devers threw it low, and Moreland could not scoop it. That'll be an E5. Devers having a tough time over there. Devers had one go off his chest earlier. This time he had plenty of time to throw. Actually, that looked like it. That's probably going to be, it did bounce over there. So that's going to be a throwing error. E5 as McNeil will reach on another Red Sox error. Red Sox very sloppy tonight. McNeil does look like a squirrel. A little bit. Mets were one pitch away from winning the series with the Braves. Yeah, the Mets bullpen is a little shaky, Christian. A little shaky. Yeah, Loizaga didn't do a bad job. That was encouraging. That's for sure. The Yankees going to need that because Paxton was god-awful. They throw over to first, and McNeil is just back in time. 4-0 Mets, top of the third. 2-run homer by Conforto. 2-run homer by Alonso. And that's how the Mets got their 4 runs. Jeff McNeil on the first with 1 away, and J.D. Davis at the plate. Springs 13 pitches in relief. Swung on a miss, 92 right down the middle. I have no idea how J.D. Davis missed that, but he did. And the count's 0-1. J.D. Davis walked in the second inning, scored ahead of Michael Conforto on his 2-run homer. Thank you, Jersey Life. I'm glad you're here, my man. Yeah, Paxton stinks. He stinks. It'll be an 0-1 to J.D. Davis. Here's the 0-1. And check the swing. Did he go around? He did not. So the count's even at 1-1. Do I think David Garcia will be good? God, I hope so. Mark, we've only developed one good starting pitcher in my entire lifetime with the Yankees, and that's been Andy Pettitte. I mean, Mariano Rivera was a failed starter, became the greatest reliever ever, but Pettitte, and I mean Guidry, I guess. Even though I saw Guidry near the end of his career, but Yankees not known for developing pitching. The 1-1. That's inside, and the count's 2-1. Chris, I have no clue. J-Hap was scheduled today. So if they do play tomorrow, I would imagine it would still be J-Hap. Guidry and Pettitte, that's all I can think of, Kerm. I'd imagine it'd be J-Hap for the Yankees tomorrow. It'll be a 2-1 to J.D. Davis. The pitch swung and a miss through a high fastball, and the count's even at 2-2. Sonny Gray was awful for us, James, and he's pitched great for the Reds. Go figure. No one would have been available out of the pen for the Yankees, and of course I would rather be playing tonight. They would have figured it out, Wampag, but I'm with you. I wish they were playing tonight too. It is hot for tomorrow. Yeah, I figured that's what they would do. The 2-2 to Davis. Swung and a miss. Strike 3. High fastball. Davis swung right through it. And there's 2 down in the Mets' 4th. And with 2 outs and McNeil on the first, that'll bring up Michael Conforto, who was responsible for the Mets' first 2 runs. He hit a 2-run long drive into the right field bleachers, his first at bat. Exactly, Jared, of course. That's how it always goes. What's going on, Giants Alliance? How you doing, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. Good to see you. Here's the pitch to Conforto. He takes it on the outside corner. The count is 0-1. Yeah, Sonny Gray was awful. Michael Conforto last year, 33 homers, career highs in hits, home runs, RBIs, runs, and doubles. 3rd straight season with 25 dingers. He's never going to be a high average hitter, but he definitely has power. from the left side of the plate, and the Mets could use that. It'll be an 0-1. The pitch. Swung and a missed. All of a sudden, Spring is throwing 91-92. Must have some late life on that fastball. He has kept it up above the zone, but the Mets are swinging right through it. If you can't watch the Yankees win, at least you can watch Red Sox lose. That was the plan tonight, Christian. That's the plan. Exit velo is 116 point. Thank you, Pack Rat Prod. Yeah, 116.3. He hammered that. The 0-2. Strike 3 called outside corner. And that will retire the side. But the Mets get 2 more on 2 hits. The big blow. The 2-run ripped missile by Pete Alonso. You could have hung close on that line drive. We'll go to the bottom of the third with the score. The Mets 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Chris Bryant got to hit leadoff in our game. There you go. Yankees Life. If the Yankees play tomorrow, yes, I will stream the Yankee game. If they don't, I will not be back until Thursday. Will not be back until Thursday. But yes, if the Yankees and Phillies play tomorrow, I will be live. Oh, God, I'm so tired. It's 8:30. The heat's getting to me down here. There's McDonald's fries. Like, I got SNY on. I don't even know if it's on ESPN for me. So, Biological EX says, let's go Mets. The Mets are kicking some butt tonight. They are whooping some ass. And as a Yankee fan, nothing pleases me more except for the Yankees winning. Nothing pleases, outside of a Yankees win, nothing pleases me more than watching the Red Sox lose. So let's go Mets tonight. How much longer do I plan on doing YouTube? I have no idea. For the foreseeable future. Paul O'Neill did play better in New York than Cincinnati. He did. Much better. He wasn't a platoon player with the Yankees. He played every day. That's part of the reason. Where did I rank Reggie on the all-time Yankee list? He didn't play here very long. He was only here for 4.5 years. I mean, he'd have to be top 15. But, I'd put guys at he was definitely not top 10. I think Munson was a better Yankee than Reggie Jackson, definitely. I think Thurman was a better Yankee. I would say Pettit was a better Yankee than him. I'd say Winfield was a better Yankee than Reggie. Reggie just wasn't here long enough, OGR, what is going on, my good man? He says, what's good, Baddog? My Red Sox stink for sure. Yeah, they stink. I got to admit, it's not hurting my feelings any. It's the 1-0 inside 2-0. OGR, I think you knew. I think you even mentioned it that you didn't expect much from them this year. I think a lot of Red Sox fans are not expecting much from their team. Waka deals, and that pitch is low. They count 3-0 to Jackie Bradley Jr. It'll be Jackie Bradley, Jose Peralta, and Andrew Benintendi. JBJ off to a very hot start, 7 out of 11 in the first 3 games. The last thing you want to do if you're Waka is walk the leadoff hitter when you're up by 4 runs. The pitch, and that is exactly what he did. Not what you want to do if you're Michael Waka. I do have a fan in my basement. All it's doing is blowing in the incredibly hot, humid air. That's all it's doing. So, what emojis? I don't know, peace emojis? So, the Red Sox have their leadoff man on in the person of Jackie Bradley Jr. They trail by 4. Trying to get back into it here in the third. The pitch to Peralta, it's on the outside corner for a strike, and the count's 0-1. Peralta has the mask under the chin while batting, does wear it in the field. But must distract him at the plate as he wears the mask around his chin. Waka sit at the belt, kicks and deals the 0-1, and that pitch is swung and fouled away right side and out of play. And the count quickly 0-2 to Jose Peralta. How come I don't have an AC down there? Great question. I think at the end of the summer, Lake Nona, I am going to go out and purchase a wall unit for this window. Definitely think I'm going to do that. It'll be an 0-2 to Jose Peralta. Bradley takes his lead. Waka's pitch. Swung on and grounded right through the shift. There's a base hit. So the Red Sox with a good start to their half of the third. Leadoff walk by Bradley and a single by Jose Peralta. The leadoff walk always comes around the score. It just seems like that happens all the time. When you're up 4-0, the last thing you can do is walk the 8th place hitter. You just can't do that. I'm guessing Dustin Pedroia retired. And don't even consider that guy for Hall of Fame. He is not close to a Hall of Famer. Not close. Do not consider Pedroia a Hall of Famer. Not close to a Hall of Famer. Oh, the game's definitely far from over in Fenway. There's no doubt about that. So the Sox got their first 2 men on. That brings up the leadoff hitter Benintendi, who swings and misses at a slider down and in, and the count's 0-1. Mets lead 4-0 on the strength of a couple of 2-run homers, one by Michael Conforto, one by Pete Alonso. Red Sox trying to get some of it back as they got their first 2 men on here in the bottom of the third. Waka deals to Benintendi, and Benintendi popped it up foul. He had a great pitch to hit, and he overswung a little bit and got underneath it. And the count's 0-2. Yes, Tim. Yeah, he was a little short little guy. He was probably about 5'6". Uncle Pizzle, what's going on? Yeah, I loved Ricky Henderson. When Ricky was a Yankee, he was one of my favorite players. Even when he was an A, he was one of my favorite players. Ricky's one of my all-time favorite players. I loved Ricky Henderson. Yes, Hank is home. I will definitely be doing the Lakers and Clippers on Thursday. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. I'll be doing the Lakers and Clippers. It'll be an 0-2 to Benintendi. Walk about to deal his 40th pitch of the night. Here it comes. It swung on a miss. Strike 3. Benintendi swings at a slider way out of the strike zone. He looked really bad in that at bat. And he is down on strikes. Late break there. Benintendi went down to one knee. And he swung right over the top of it. And that'll bring up JD Martinez. OGR Sports, thank you for the super chat. Brilly. Do I think Pedroia deserved his MVP? I do think he deserved that. Yes, sir. I do think he deserved the MVP that year. He had a hell of a year. Hell of a year. So I do think he deserved it that year. He just can never stay healthy. I mean, that was his bugaboo his whole career. I mean, he had those 2 or 3 really good seasons, and that was it. He just could never stay healthy. So here's JD Martinez with 1 out now. The pitch swung on and missed, waved at a slider and didn't get it. And the count's 0-1. Yeah, Clippers and Lakers going to be good, Uncle Pizzle. No doubt about that. Well, Altuve's MVP is tainted now. You know, we don't know what they had going on there. And Waka steps off. Giants always stink. Change my mind. We have 4 Super Bowl championships. Obviously, we don't always stink. That's all I need to say. I mean, it'll be an 0-1 to JD Martinez. Waka's pitch is inside, and the count's even at 1-1. Judge didn't win MVP. Judge won Rookie of the Year. He should have won MVP that year, though. Altuve shouldn't have won it over Judge. Judge should have won the MVP that year. There's Wally out there. He's got a target that says hit it here. The 1-1 pitch swung on a miss. Walker going off speed after the first 2 guys got on. JD Martinez has killed it since coming to the Red Sox. Take a look at his numbers. 303, 45, 104 in 2017. 330, 43, and 130 in 2018. Could have won the MVP that year. And then he had 36 and over 100 last year. Oh, that was your point. Gotcha. Yes. You're right. You're right, Tim. Yeah, Tommy, I'm streaming the Mets tonight. Trout had a grand slam the other night. Trout actually is the only one doing anything, Tim. I mean, what else is new for the Angels? That's going to be his whole career. The 1-2, outside 2-2. Mike Trout's going to be the Don Mattingly of the Angels. He'll have a bunch of great years and he'll never win anything over there because the team around him stinks. 2-on-1 out, 2-on-1 out, bottom of the fourth. Bottom of the third, rather. Mets lead 4-0. I'll get it right eventually. And throw back to second. And Bradley is back. Yeah. Trout's going to have a rough time of it. The new additions to the Mets, Rick Porcello and Michael Wacha, starters. Picked up former Yankee reliever Dylan Matanzas in the offseason as well. The 2-2 swung on and grounded weakly to second. Could be two. Missed the tag. Throws the first. I think they're going to say he went out of the baseline, and he did. And that will retire the side. So the Red Sox squander an opportunity. No runs, one hit because they don't play. They only leave one. We've played three. We'll go to the top of the fourth. It's 4-0 Metropolitans. One of the funniest things I saw is there's a clip on YouTube of Remy, like Jerry Remy and Don Orsillo. Some of the, I mean, I wish the Yankees had announcers like those guys. I absolutely loved Remy and Orsillo. They used to crack me the hell up. But there's a video of Jerry Remy not able to produce a lot of the names or not pronounce a lot of the names the way you should. And he says, he doesn't say Rick Porcello. He says Purcello. So he's like, I say, Orsillo says to him, he goes, it's like Rick Porcello. And Jerry Remy goes, I say Rick Porcello. And Orsillo just goes, that's wrong. And they start cracking up. But you got to see it. You got to watch that video of Orsillo and Remy when Orsillo is making fun of the way Jerry Remy speaks with that strong Boston accent. It's hilarious. Thoughts on the Marlins situation? Don't really have any. It's disappointing. Disappointing. Jimmy Rollins was really good for the Phillies. I remember that guy, Mike. He was good. He was one of the only guys to ever have 20 homers, 20 triples, and 20 doubles in the same season. I don't know if Willie Wilson was a guy that do that, but I remember there wasn't many people that did that. Maybe Granderson did it one year. Well, they're scheduled for that. We'll see. They were scheduled to play today, too, and they didn't. Maybe Chase Utley. I'd have to look at Howard is definitely not. I'd have to look at Rollins' stats. Yeah, Remy seems like an awesome guy, Sabrina. Justin Verlander hit the DL or the IL now that they call it that. Shane Robinson, oh, absolutely. We're in the top of the fourth. The Mets lead the Red Sox 4-0. The Mets doing their best Yankee imitation tonight with a couple of home runs. Here's the pitch. It's swung on in, line to center field deep. Bradley on his horse can't get there. It's off the wall. And the catcher is not fleet of foot. So Ramos, however you'd like to say it. You say potato, I say potato. Either way, he's on at second with a leadoff double for the Mets. And that'll bring up former Yankee Robbie Cano, don't you know? Do I think the Mets can make the playoffs? Absolutely, James. I don't think they're going to win their division. They're in a tough division, but I definitely think the Mets can make the playoffs. I think that ball fooled Jackie Bradley, to be honest with you. I think it fooled him. My favorite non-Yankee team of all time? What, in baseball? Oh, geez. I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even tell you. I don't know if I have one. For nothing, Mets. Wilson Ramos led off this inning with a double. He's on at second with nobody out. And Robbie Cano, don't you know, at the plate. 0 for 1 tonight, 1 out of 10 on the young season. And Cano takes a strike right down the middle of the plate. And the count is 0-1. I loved Gwynn. I absolutely loved Gwynn. Oh, my favorite non-Yankee player. I got you, Brock. Gwynn was great. Favorite non-Yankee? Bonds. Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds was amazing. I don't care what anybody says about that guy. That guy was so much fun to watch. I don't care if he took steroids or not. That pitch is up and away. The count's 1-1. I loved Tony Gwynn, though. Tony Gwynn, definitely one of my favorite players of all time. Definitely. Cano's career numbers, 302, 324 home runs. If not for the steroids, he'd be a Hall of Famer. But we all know he got suspended 80 games for PED use. Doesn't surprise me. Melky did as well, and they both trained with A-Rod, so go figure. It'll be a 1-1. It's outside 2-1. Yeah, Gwynn was unreal. He was unbelievable. They were all on roids. Bonds was the best. Bonds was the best. It'll be a 2-1 to Robbie Cano. Yes, favorite non-Yankees, Eli. I can see that. I was in San Diego and Tony passed it. Really, I can imagine. He was an absolute icon there, Kerm. It'll be a 2-1 to Cano. Runner at second, nobody out for the Mets. They lead 4-0. The pitch, Cano swings and hits it foul down the left side and out of play. And the count is even at 2-2. Yeah, TQs. How can I be the man when you're the man? Lakers on Thursday, buddy. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to do this game, man. I don't know what is going on. I don't know if it's the heat. I am really tired all of a sudden. I mean, it is brutally hot down here. What's going on, Poppy Chulo? Chad, favorite baseball movies, Major League. No doubt about that. Thank you, Dire Giants fan. I appreciate you sharing the stream, my good man. It'll be a 2-2 to Robbie Cano. 4-0 Mets, top of the fourth. The pitch. It bounced up there. The count's full 3-2. Mets got their 4 runs and a 2-run homer by Michael Conforto and a 2-run homer by Pete Alonso. Don't have any cold beers. Favorite band or music? Journey's probably the Temptations are my favorite band. But don't worry, my Laker guys. I will be back on Thursday night. Definitely. What's a good sports movie you can watch? Major League, Rudy, Teen Wolf. That's a good sports movie, Teen Wolf. Barry Bonds. Pete Rose. Yes, I do think Pete Rose gets in the Hall of Fame eventually. I do. It'll be a payoff pitch to Robbie Cano. Ramos leads from second. The pitch outside, and he walked. So the Mets with their first 2 runners on base. And that'll bring up the DH, Dominic Smith. Yeah, the beginning of Gwynn's career, he stole a lot of bases, Wombag. I remember he stole like 56 bases one year. Just gained some weight near the end of his career, but he was very athletic early on, for sure. Smith is 0 for 1. He flew out in his only at bat. Yeah, the bad news Bears aren't bad either, vodka drinker. Here's the pitch. It's outside. And the count's 1-0. Giancarlo has done well, TQs. Yes, he has. He has. Yep, I agree with that, Keith. All the way. Christian, I can agree with that, too. I think Bonds is the best I've ever seen. That's for sure. Here's the 1-0, and that pitch is in there for a strike, and the count is 1-1. Ramos on at second, Cano on at first. The Mets already up 4-0, trying to open this game up here in the top of the fourth. Yeah, the Mets are doing much better today. Definitely. Which is good. I want them to do good against the Red Sox. The 1-1 on the outside corner, and the count is 1-2. I do not have a dog. No, sir. Dominic Smith actually hit lefties better than righties. Just had more power against righties. Brandon Nimmo waits on deck. The 1-2. Swung on and grounded foul outside of first, and the count remains 1-2. My favorite Met right now? I don't really have a favorite Met. Probably Cano because he was a Yankee. They traded Mookie, I think, because they weren't going to pay him all that money. The Dodgers gave him a ridiculous amount of money. I don't think the Red Sox wanted to pay him that. It'll be a 1-2 to Dominic Smith. Springs deals. Smith swings and lines it up the alley into right center field, high at the wall. Bafflation, his ball is gone. A 3-run Jimmy Jack for Dominic Smith. And the Mets go up by a touchdown. They lead 7-0. The Mets are hitting some screaming line drives. I didn't know if that one was going to have the distance. But it just got over that bullpen wall in right center field. And he hooked that. That pitch was a hanger over the outside part of the plate, but Smith got all of it. And he drilled it. 7-0 Metropolitans. The Mets. The Metis. Yes, diehard Giants fan. Yes, sir. And that's grounded right to first. Moreland makes the play. Nimmo retired. So one away here in the Mets fourth. The Mets with 3 homers in the game. A 2-run homer by Conforto got him off to the good start. 2-run shot by Pete Alonso. And now a 3-run bomb by Dominic Smith. Mets lead 7-0. Braves are losing 12-5, says Jared. 86 Mets tonight. Mets are playing well tonight. The Mets are hitting. Mets are due to break out. Well, you know, I bring the offense to the streams. I'm a Yankee fan. I brought some offense for the Mets tonight. I brought some offense for the Mets. Why not? Mompeg says that looks like a 100-loss team. Wait, that can't happen. Oh, Redneck Hilton, they are looking good tonight. Getting big hits. They've had good at-bats. I can tell you exactly. Chris is thinking 2-58. Do I have a radio show? I do not. I do not. Maybe someday, Luke, but no offers on the table yet. I think WFAN ought to give me a call. I can replace Francesa. Yeah, Cano. Well, I mean, that was bound to happen. I mean, Cano's swing was perfect for Yankee Stadium. He did have one big year with Seattle. Yes, KP. If the Yankees and Phillies played, if they play tomorrow, I'll be live for it. If they don't, I'll be back on Thursday for the Lakers Clippers. I'm not going to stream another game that's not my team tomorrow. I wanted to stream tonight. I wanted to do a game. I knew Chris wasn't doing the Mets tonight, so I said, you know what? I'll do the Mets and Red Sox. I can't stand the Red Sox. I'll root for the Mets. The Mets are a New York team. I said, why not do the Mets and Red Sox? So if Chris was doing the Mets and Red Sox tonight, I wouldn't have done any games today. Afghanistan says, hit that like button. Yeah, hit that like button. Why not? That thumbs up button. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. I do this for Yankee games. I do this for Laker games. I do it for New York Giants games. I do a lot of baseball, basketball, and football. So if you're new, I hope you guys and girls will subscribe. You got the best chat on YouTube over there. And I thank you all for being here with me on this Monday evening, even though I am completely exhausted And I think that, like I said, I think the heat's having something to do with it because it is brutal down here today. It was, like I said, it was 97 degrees and humid. So once that gets into the basement here, it's rough. Not to mention these bright ass lights on me. Warm down here. Hell's basement. Terry, I don't know if they're playing. I don't know what the deal is. I have no idea what Yankees and Phillies are going to do tomorrow. Yes, Dodger dog as well. Yes, I agree. So here's Ahmed Rosario. He's going to face Heath Hembree, and Rosario grounds it right to Bogats. One pitch for Hembree, one away. Or I'm sorry, two away. And that'll bring up Pete Alonso, who crushed one his last time up. Born Savior, thank you for the super chat, man. Really appreciate it, brother. Brilly, he says, yes, you belong on WFAN. I really appreciate that, man. I appreciate the super chat, and I really appreciate the compliments, sir. Like I said, I can be honest. I don't really ever compliment myself. I don't think I'm really good at much. I'm not bad at everything. I'm not good at it. But I do think I call a pretty damn good baseball game. I got to be honest with myself there. I think I am pretty good at calling these baseball games. Hembree deals to Alonso. He takes the fastball for a strike. It counts 0-1. Taking a look at the 116.2 mile an hour exit velo on Alonso's 2-run homer back in the third. The Mets lead 7-0 on the strength of 3 home runs. 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the fourth. The pitch to Alonso. Swung and a missed. Alonso was trying to make it 8-0. Trying to put another one into the monster seats. But he was a little late on that fastball. Hembree has a little extra giddy up on the cheese tonight. And the count's 0-2. Hembree set at the chest, kicks and deals, and Alonso fouls it off late on the fastball again. Second all time for a player with that was age 24 or younger for most home runs in a season. Second behind Jimmy Fox. Mickey Mantle had 52 in his Triple Crown year of 1956. The 0-2 to Alonso. Swung and a miss. Strike 3. Wicked slider out of the zone, and that will retire the side. But the Mets do more damage. 3 runs on 2 hits. The big blow, the 3-run Jimmy Jack by Dominic Smith. We've played 3.5. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth. It's all Mets. 7-0. Where's L.A. Lou? He might be sleeping, Dire Giants fan. Getting ready for work. I don't think he really. I think L.A. Lou, Dodgers, obviously, and Yankees. I know L.A. Lou said he wanted to watch a lot of Yankees this year. So, perhaps not today. I don't know what is going on with this green screen. It's a mess, though. If I change my lighting. No, that's not doing anything. Very strange how that works. I don't know. I don't like the green screen. I didn't hear. What's my favorite word? Probably bastard. I like that one. Favorite phrase is definitely pissing me off. That's definitely my favorite phrase. That pisses me off. Or are you kidding? Are you kidding me? That's one I say a lot. Are you kidding? My son actually says that now. Are you kidding me? He says it all the time. Dire Giants fan. Yep, even though I hate the Lakers, Baddog can call sports are the best. I appreciate that, Afghanistan. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much, brother. I do. Yeah, basketball is a little tougher, but I know so much about baseball, and I've watched it for so many years. And I listened to it on the radio for so many years, and that is kind of what I consider myself doing on YouTube, is calling it on the radio because I can't show the game because of copyright. So, like I said during the Yankee stream, I take great pride in calling a game so people know what's going on. I don't want to just sit there and look at the screen or look at the chat and not pay attention to the game and not tell you, who's on base and how many outs and where the pitch is and, give you a good home run call, which I love that I came up with that one because my home run call before that was not good. And the bye Felicia just kind of came to me, and people seem to enjoy it. So, it's fun. I love calling baseball games. That's why I wanted to call one tonight. It's my favorite sport. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It'll be Devers, Bogarts, and Moreland, 3, 4, and 5 for the Sox. They trail 7-0. That pitch is on the outside corner, and the count's 1-1. Michael Wacha has been staked to a 7-0 lead on the strength of 3 Metropolitan home runs. I do not invest in the stock market. I invest in baseball cards, and Bogarts lines it right at his counterpart, Ahmed Rosario. So 1 away here for the Sox in their half of the fourth. That'll bring up the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. I appreciate that very much, Kerm. Appreciate that. I won't stream hockey, Brock. I can't call a hockey game. I've tried. I'm definitely watching the Rangers. The Rangers are in the playoffs. But I've said this before. You want hockey streams, you go to Hot Take Hockey. He's great at it. That pitch is in there for a strike to count. 0-1 to Mitch Moreland. Hot Take Hockey and Sir Cardinal. You're not finding better hockey announcers than that. Those guys are fantastic. I don't know how the hell they do what they do. They are both very, very good at calling hockey games. Bogarts swings and misses. I'm sorry, JD Martinez. It's Martinez. No, what am I talking about? Devers, Bogarts, more. I don't know what I said there. I just said I call a great game, and I totally got lost what the hell I was talking about. Devers lined out. Bogarts is up there now. It's an 0-2 to Bogarts. It's too hot down here. Swung on and fouled away. The count's 0-2. I'm going to a plane. Okay, Aqua King, be safe. And Brilly. Terry, no, there's no word on them canceling the Major League Baseball season right now. Appreciate that, MH. The 0-2 bounce up there. The count's 1-2. Sweaty dog. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Timothy Hussey. Go Yankees, indeed. That's why we're rooting for the Mets tonight, and the Mets are doing us proud. The Mets are doing us proud. And there's no Chris Sale for them this year, so Red Sox in trouble. Strike 3, Cole. Frozen pizza. Grab some wood there, Bub. A backwards K for Wacha. 2 out, somebody on for the Sox in their half of the fourth. As Bogarts. Can I help you, sir? No, thank you. Just looking. Shout out to Josie McFly for that one. And then I'll bring up Mitch Moreland with 2 outs and nobody on in the bottom of the fourth. Do I think Teslas are cool? Don't have an opinion. Jay Fans just about to become a Mets fan. No, I am tonight. That pitch is swung on and hit in the air to deep right field. Back at the wall. Bye, Felicia. Mitch Moreland puts the Sox on the board. Wacha hanged it and he banged it. It's a 4-bagger for Moreland. It's 7-1 Mets. It's like people want sports to be canceled because of Yankees. It seems like that, Michael. It seems like that. You like the Mercedes more than I love Mercedes. I used to drive one. I'm an honorary fan of anybody playing the Red Sox. 7-1 Mets. Wacha's pitched very well tonight. A little hiccup right there. Made a mistake, and Moreland did not miss it. Here's Christian Vasquez. He's 1 for 1 today. And the 1-0 swung on and hit in the air to behind shortstop. It's in left field. And Davis makes the play, and that will retire the side. Red Sox get 1 run on 1 hit. That one hit a Mitch Moreland solo job. We've played 4 full. We'll go to the top of the 5th. Mets lead 7-1. When are they playing a doubleheader tomorrow? I don't know. Yankees are my favorite team too, Timothy. Absolutely. I was going to be calling the Yankee game tonight, but obviously it got postponed, so I went with the Mets and Red Sox instead. But I definitely plan on calling the Yankee game tonight. He did hit that to Timbuktu. Yeah, I would love Mercedes to sponsor me like Nona. I think they should. Honestly, I think they should. I think I should have a banner right up in the right-hand corner where it says powered by StreamYard that says Mercedes-Benz. Just banned Florida's case closed. Dire Giants fan says, get more runs, Mets. Hell yeah. Please share the stream if you haven't already. Yes, sir. Yes, sirree. Might do what Chris did last night. If this game stays like this, I might call it after 6. We'll see. Although the Mets are in much better shape than they were last night. I do have SNY, MH. Oh, MH, I love your booth. I was actually talking about that earlier. I think that, is it Gary Cohn? I know Hernandez and Darling are in there. Is it Gary Cohn is your other guy? I think the Mets have a great broadcast booth. I do. I do have it on SNY right now, MH. But I agree with you. I think they have a fantastic booth. Very good. Zach Godley in the pitch here for the Red Sox in the top of the 5th. It'll be McNeil, Davis, and Conforto, 3, 4, and 5 for the Mets. Here's McNeil. He's 1 out of 2. He singled and reached on an error. Hold on one second. All righty. There was a fly on my television screen, and I just killed his ass. That pitch is upstairs. The count's 1-0. That son of a bitch was pissing me off, too. He was flying around down here, and he landed on the television, and guess what? I smoked him. 420 grew. Smoke him because you got him. 420 to go someplace. It'll be a 1-0 to McNeil. That pitch is inside 2-0. Who's my favorite announcer in football? Giants Lions. I mean, probably Romo at this point. I don't really know. I mean, Dick Stockton still announces. Dick Stockton's really good. Dick Stockton's a really good announcer. It'll be a 2-0 inside 3-0. I mean, when I was growing up, obviously Madden and Summerall, Dick Enberg was really good too. But yeah, Dick Stockton's a really good football announcer. The casting chair. Yes, thanks to Dire Giants fan, the casting chair. You got Stillmatic. Yeah, it's good. That's in there for a strike. Counts 3-1. And it was written as a good one too, MH. It was written as a really good one too. To lease a Mercedes and buying one due to long term. I don't want to ever lease a car because then I'd always have a payment. The 3-1 to McNeil swung on a miss. He swung a ball 4 as that slider bored in under the hands, and it's full of 3-2. I mean, I have a 2016 Nissan Rogue, and I plan on driving that thing till at least 2028 or 2029. I don't like buying new cars. It's such a waste of money. No, the Red Sox are so bad, Demo. The 3-2 swung on a miss, strike 3. So good job by Godley as he was behind in the count 3-0, and he comes back to strike out McNeil. So with 1 away in the Mets 5th, that'll bring up the left fielder, J.D. Davis. The Mets lost 14-1 last night, Dima, so that tells you all you need to know. Mets lost 14-1 to the Braves, and tonight they're up 7-1. Nostradamus wasn't bad. I like Nas's early stuff. So I seriously can't wait to win the World Series. Me neither. Did you hear Winston to make the top 100? No. I did hear that. I saw that on Twitter, and that's absolutely a crock. That's a crock, Brock. There's no way Wentz shouldn't be in the number one. Wentz had 4,000 passing yards, didn't have a wide receiver hit 500, and they won the division. How the hell is he not top 100? He's top 100. The 1-0 swung on and missed. And it counts 1-1 to J.D. Davis. Yeah, that's that just shows you that list is a bunch of BS, man. Ryan Tannehill's not top 100. Josh Allen is definitely not top 100. That's a joke. Don't ever take those. Don't ever take anything NFL Network or NFL.com does seriously or PFF. Chopped in front of the plate and tough play, not going to be able to make it. So J.D. Davis with an infield single. He chopped it up in the air, and it was kind of in no man's land between Godley and Vasquez. Neither one of them could make a play on it. Would have been a tough play. And you'll score that as a hit for J.D. Davis. About a 40-foot base hit. Looks like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. And then I'll bring up Michael Conforto, who got the Mets off to the early lead with a 2-run homer back in the second. I think all people that wanted the season canceled Yankees because they know. Oh, definitely, Michael. I got no doubt about that. Exactly, Mark. That's a joke. That is a joke. Me too, Jacob Steve. That pitch just swung on and missed. I wish I was doing my Yankees tonight. But unfortunately, circumstances dictated that I did the Mets and Red Sox tonight. The Mets lead 7-0. A 2-run homer by Conforto, a 2-run homer by Alonso, a 3-run Jimmy Jack by Dominic Smith. Those are the 7 runs for the Mets. The Red Sox lone run on the solo blast by Mitch Moreland. J.D. Davis on at first with 1 out. And Conforto at the plate facing Zach Godley. Godley comes set at the belt. And Godley about to deal the 0-1 to Conforto. And Conforto takes it high and outside. The count's 1-1. Me too, Mike. Me too. Me too. The second best thing I could do, Mike, was do a Red Sox game and root against the Red Sox. But trust me, I was extremely disappointed this morning when I saw there was no Yankee game. I was so looking forward to calling that. I couldn't call the other 2 games I wanted to, and I couldn't do it. 1-1 in there for a strike, 2-1. Like yesterday would have been a great game to call, But obviously I celebrated my birthday at my in-laws on Saturday, so I couldn't do it. I streamed that night anyway. And then yesterday, my mother was over, so I stream. Excuse me. I told you I'm tired. It's the heat down here is killing me. And Godley steps off the rubber. He wants a new set of signs. Yeah, if you lease a car, you pay forever. You can either lease to buy it, or if you turn it in, you're going to get another lease. So, yes, you're always paying on a lease. Always. It'll be a 1-2 and the pitch upstairs, 2-2. Daniel Barry, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Brilly, brother. Sorry about the Yankees game. Me too, man. But you know what? As long as they don't cancel the season, I'll be able to do another Yankee. Hopefully they play tomorrow and I can do it tomorrow. That's hopefully what can happen. You must not have Twitter notifications because you asked me for a link in the comments section of the community post of the game. I saw it. He swung and missed strike 3. So Conforto down and strikes. Wicked curveball there by Godley or some kind of breaking filth. And that'll bring up the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Yeah, Conforto could not check a swing. A nasty pitch. I read a sports expert after I asked you for the link. I went to Twitter and I saw it myself. But I don't have Twitter notifications. I don't have those set up. Keep hiding Yankee haters. Well, I mean, yeah. Most of my guys are Yankee fans, though, Michael. So you're not going to see the Yankee haters in here. That pitch is fouled away by Ramos, and the count is 0-1. Ramos. Said it differently like every time. Top of the 5th, Mets 7, Red Sox 1. We are gonna win that championship, Michael. You know that. It'll be an 0-1. Little Baddog not happy about something. The pitch. Outside 1-1. Who I think takes DeAndre Baker's spot? I think Julian Love is the favorite. I think Darnay Holmes is better in the slot. I think they'll keep him there. I think it'll be Sam Beal and Julian Love that fight for that second corner spot opposite of Bradbury. I think the Dodgers did win last night, Dire Giants fan. I didn't look it up either. The count's 2-1 as that pitch is outside. 2-1 to Wilson Ramos. 7-1 Mets lead. JD Davis on it first. Daniel Barry again, man. Thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Brilly. Laker Dog coming back. Let's get it. Oh, Laker Dog will be back here on Thursday. You can book that. Book it. It'll be a 2-1. And the pitch swung on and chopped to short. Bogat's there. Goes a short way to second to get Davis. And that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 4.5. Go to the bottom of the fifth. Mets lead 7-1. Yes, sir. I was New York Yankees. I'm a Rays fan, so I can't talk, says Michael Sykes Jr. Dodgers lost and split the series with the Oh, they are only 1-1. Why did I think they played 3 games? I thought they played 3 games. I thought that was a mistake when I saw that. I like that, diehard Giants fan. I would take that. I would take Yankees winning it in 7. That'd be a fun World Series to do. I can tell you that. Nerve-wracking as well. Very weird season, Michael. Weird world right now. Weird world. Benjamin Wynn, thank you for the super chat. Brilly, he says, sports expert, what is with you and loads? Grow up, my man. You expect girls to be attracted to a guy that says these things repeatedly. Benjamin, you the man. Crack me up, man. Crack me up. Goat Quan, what's going on? Why you watching the Mets when you're tired? Because I wanted to stream a baseball game. Like I said, if it doesn't change after 6, I might call it a night. Maybe I go 7. If it's 7-1 after 7, I'll probably call it a night. Get some sleep. It's just so hot down here today, which I knew it would be. Definitely a weird world, Uncle Pizzle. Definitely a weird world. No doubt about that. We're going to the bottom of the 5th here at Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. It's the Mets 7 and the Red Sox 1. All the runs tonight, courtesy of home runs. A couple of 2-run shots by the Mets, a 3-run shot by the Mets, and a solo homer by Mitch Moreland. Mark Edelman, thank you for the super chat, my man. Brilly, brother. He says, to my Giants fans, how freaking odd is this Baker shit? Yeah. It is, the whole thing is, and what about Aldrich Rosas? Another just weird thing. Why in the world can the Braves not spend money on pitching? It's like the same shit every year. Fultz is trash and will never be the same. Yeah, well, I mean, I think didn't they get who was the guy the Yankees were going after last year and the Braves got him, paid him a little more. That pitch is down low, 1-1. It'll be Alex Verdugo, Jackie Bradley Jr., and Jose Peralta. Bottom 3 for the Sox. The pitch by Walker, who's still in there. He throws and it's fouled away. The count's 1-2. Daniel Barry, thank you for the super chat. Brilly, my guy says Red Sox suck. Excuse me. Yes, they do. They do. Who did the Braves get? I can't remember. The 1-2 swung on and grounded up the middle. Nice diving stop by Rosario. Gets his feet, throws wild. And Verdugo will reach on the infield single. Dallas Keuchel. Yes, Kerm. Thank you. Dallas Keuchel. Thank you. That was the guy that they got. Yep. Thank you. I knew it was an Astro. I just couldn't remember who it was. Honestly, Mikey, I don't know if there was any really good pitchers out there except for Garrett Cole, and the Yankees gave him Fort Knox. I don't know if there was really anybody else out there. you know. So Rosario made a nice effort, dove, but could not make the good throw. Oh! Verdugo just touched Alonso in the back. That's not social distancing. He just touched him in the back without a glove. Oh, my God. The Red Sox and Mets aren't playing tomorrow. He touched him. He touched him. The Yanks gave him too much. Spoken like a Mets fan. We'll see. If we don't win a World Series, we gave him too much. If we do, we didn't. That pitch is in there. Oh, nope, they called it a ball. And the count's 1-0. Thumbs up the stream. Says Afghanistan, absolutely. Yeah, Zach Wheeler's not really that good, though. You know. No, Keuchel didn't pitch great, but I remember the Yankees were trying to get him. Here's the pitch. JBJ takes it outside, 2-0. Mets 7, Red Sox 1. Alex Verdugo on at first with a leadoff single for the Sox. I think it makes the most sense to lease a Mercedes every couple of years. Well, I'm not going to be paying for a Mercedes anyway. I ain't got that kind of clout. Wish I did. That pitch is swung on a ground up the middle. There's a base hit center field. So the Red Sox with a good start to their 5th. First 2 men on. That brings up the second baseman, Jose Peralta. Michael Wacha had a very good 2015 and a good 2018, up and down the other seasons. The Mets manager might want to think about getting somebody up in the pen. You really don't want to get this, have this lead get away from you. And we all know, well, of course, the Mets bullpen is nothing to write home about either. So you got to hope Wacha can work his way out of a jam here. There's no lead safe at Fenway Park, that's for sure. Very, very hitters-friendly park. Didi's overrated. Agreed, he is. He is. I'm on the road right now. It says nothing about call. No, I mean, I don't think they'd cancel it now. I think they'll wait till tomorrow. That pitch is up and away, and the count's 1-0 to Jose Peralta. He's 1 for 1. He's singled back in the first, or I'm sorry, back in the third. He's 5 out of 14 on the early season with a couple of runs driven in. All they're saying is Manfred is a dumbass. Well, that's correct, Michael. It'll be a 1-0. That pitch is swung on a grounded foul outside of third, and the count's even at 1-1. What happened there, diehard Giants fan? I just see shit. I just see him write that, and I'm just saying our bullpen is trash and has been, and Fultz will never be the same. Oh. I don't know if there was any good relievers out there, Mike. Like, I'm trying to think of who the Braves could have went after. I still think you're winning the division. That Braves lineup is so good. Don't be like KP, dude. He gets butthurt when he says he loves the eggplant. 1-1. Swung on and hit in the air to center field, and right in his tracks is Brandon Nimmo. And former Yankee Chasen Shreve up in the pen for the Mets. If you're a Mets fan, you don't want to see Chasen Shreve in this game at all. Trust me, I know that. 7-1 at Metropolitans. Red Sox with runners at first and second with 1 out now. That brings up the center fielder, the leadoff hitter, Andrew Benintendi. Benintendi off to a very slow start this year. He's trying to break out of it. Trying to get the Red Sox a little closer here in their half of the 5th. Wacha sets, steals. It's upstairs, 1-0. Didi isn't bad. He's not bad. He's overrated. He's not clutch. He's not clutch. I can tell you that. He's very, very pull happy. And of course, Citizens Bank Park is a small park too. He'll do fine for you guys, but I don't think he was worth the money. Well, you got him on a 1-year deal, so that's good. That pitch is inside 2-0. You got him on a 1-year deal, so I don't think that's bad at all. But or 2 years, whatever it was. But I think it was just a 1-year deal. I don't want the Yankees to give Didi like $120 million a year for 7 years. Not when we had LeMahieu and Urshela and Glaber. 2-0 swung on and sliced down the right field line. It is a just foul. Not a lot of foul territory down there on the right field line or the left field line, but it does find foul territory. Hello, Nikki. Oh, I got you. did he read something? I heard you, Roro. I heard you, Go. Like I said, I'm not leasing a Benz. I'm not buying a Benz. I can't afford a Mercedes Benz. Not until Mercedes Benz Manhattan sponsors me and gives me one to drive around in. That's the only time I'd have one of those. It'll be a 2-1 to Benintendi. The pitch is inside 3-1. So one more bad one, and they'll be loaded up. Asia Roberson, my lady. What is going on? Good to see you, as always. We're enjoying the Mets whooping the Red Sox ass right now, Asia, but the Red Sox are threatening here in their half of the fifth. Runners at first and second, one out. 3-1 to Benintendi. The pitch is swung on and grounded weakly to the pitcher. Walker will take it himself to the bag. The runners advance, but they get the out at first. So second and third with 2 away, and that'll bring up the DH, J.D. Martinez. They said they have said nothing about calling tomorrow's game. We don't even know what the status of the game is for tomorrow, so people need to stop putting fake news out there. Yeah, I got no clue what's going on tomorrow. We'll find out tomorrow. As I said, if the Yankees play tomorrow, I will stream it. If they do not play tomorrow, I will be back on Thursday. Yeah, good luck on the sponsorship is right. They're never going to sponsor me. The odds of me driving a Mercedes-Benz are as good as Mercedes-Benz sponsoring me. We'll just put it that way. Here's a pitch to JD, and that's outside 1-0. Good afternoon or good evening there, Casey. What baseball park do you think is harder to hit a home run in? That park in Miami is hard to hit home runs in. Detroit, Comerica Park, Petco Park, they're all cavernous. All of them are very cavernous. Yeah, Brock, Yankees have a hard time developing pitchers too, so I get your pain on that, man. I understand your pain on that for sure. The 1-0 to JD on the outside corner. Nice slide piece there by Walker that counts 1-1. Nick the Wick in the house. Mets 7, Red Sox 1. We play here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Verdugo on its second. Or on a third, rather. And Bradley on its second. J.D. Martinez at the plate. That pitch is low. It counts 2-1 to J.D. I know. Where is our boy Cush? Where's my boy Punkham? You know, Dodgers have developed good pitchers. That is definite. That is for sure. So have the Astros. The 2-1. Martinez takes a strike. Didn't like it. Looked a bit inside. Waka had no problem with that. He says, yeah, I like that call. The count's 2-2. I don't think that ever got the plate, but the umpire gave him the call. JD shakes his head in disapproval. I look at JD Martinez. I don't know. People say I look like JD Martinez. I don't really see it. Maybe it's just the beard. I don't know. Max, I was getting you. Yes, Max, be patient. Asia doesn't miss a trick. The 2-2 swung on and grounded foul, and the count remains even at 2-2. There's Cush. There he is. 420 crew, 420. Smoke him because you got him. I see Dire Giants fan. I see Cushmaster. Where's my boy Punkham? Nick the Wick brought the 420 with him. And I tell you, we always had that during the Lakers stream. We got a lot of the 420 crew there. A lot of the 420 crew. There, Giants fan. There we go. There it is. The 420 crew. Nate Dogg and Snoop Dogg up in the crib tonight. It'll be a 2-2 to JD Martinez. Waka's pitch. Swung on in, line to right field and deep, but right there, it wasn't deep. He must have got it off the end of the bat. Right there is that guy, Michael Conforto, and that will retire the side. The Red Sox threat, they get nothing. They get 1 run, or they get no runs on 1 hit. They leave 2. We played 5-4. We'll go to the top of the 6th. Mets lead by 6, 7-1. Good job by Walker to get out of that inning. Good job there. Save that Mets bullpen from coming in there anytime sooner than it has to. We only have 77 pitches, so you should be able to work the sixth relatively easy. Smoke him because you got him. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. There's Sports Extra. He brought it. BD Martinez. Yes, Asia. Yes. I'm watching it on SNY. I don't even know if it's on ESPN, Asia, because sometimes if they're on the local affiliate, they'll get blacked out on ESPN or MLB Network. So I just went to SNY. I like their booth better anyway. So I went to the New York affiliate. My young money, what's going on? What's up with the Nats? Nothing. They ran into the Yankees, the team that's going to win the World Series this year. So nothing's up with the Nats. They just played the best team in baseball. They got a game in there. They should be happy. Yeah, BD Martinez. Yeah, if you're not in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Vermont, it's going to be on ESPN. If you're in the Northeast, you're going to get it on SNY. If you're anywhere else, it's nationally televised. Oh, it was on there. Okay, Asia. Gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah, I'm watching it on SNY. And I must say it's all BS that they can't have at least, they should be able to fill the stadium. It's outdoors. They can fill it. They can put 40,000 people in there. They should be able to put 10,000 people in there. They should allow you to go back to work, Asia. They should allow you to go back work. Asia works at Citi Field for anybody that did not know. She works at Citi Field. Yes, I do remember watching Pat Tillman for the Cardinals. Yes, indeed. What's the score? Oh, what the hell happened there? Sorry about that, Albert. I thought I hit show there for the banner. It's 7-1 Mets. I know, Asia. I know. I don't know what the deal is with the green screen either. The Fenway Park is not doing me good with the green screen. I was going to say it's right there, and then I looked and it wasn't there. I'm sorry, Albert. I thought I hit show. It must not have went through. It'll be the bottom third of the order for the Mets as Cano takes low. Cano, Smith, and Nimmo. 7, 8, and 9. Cano walked his last at bat and scored ahead of Dominic Smith on the 3-run homer. Cano off to the rough start, 1 out of 10 on the early season. 37-year-old Robbie Cano, don't you know? The 1-0. It's upstairs 2-0. I'd like to see Robbie. When Robbie was going really well with the Yankees, Robbie would hit the ball to center and left center. Robbie would be taking the ball into the opposite field gap when he was really in a groove. I would like to see Robbie do that for the Mets and take the ball to right field or to left field off the monster. Hit that ball the opposite way, Robbie. And he swings and try to pull an outside pitch, and he hits a mile-high pop-up to Mitch Moreland at first. And Moreland in foul territory makes the catch. And there's one away here in the Mets. Mets sixth. I think there should be fans in the stadium. No fans on field. Yeah, Christian, they can do it with no fans on field level. Absolutely. They could put them in the mezzanine and in the upper deck. Absolutely. The best lineup in baseball, there's 3 teams that would have to, you could argue. The Yankees, of course, are one of the best lineups in baseball. The Dodgers and the Braves. I think those are the 3 best lineups in baseball. This is the Red Sox without cheating. Yes, Pet, exactly. Here's the pitch to Smith. He hit a 3-run homers last time up. That one's going to come up a little bit short as Bogatz makes the catch in the pop-up. So 2 quick outs here in the Mets 6th. That brings up the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo, a failed New York Mets prospect. Speaking of the Braves, they are getting ripped 14-5 by the Rays. And I said at the beginning of the year, the Rays are going to be the ones to test the Yankees this season for this division. The Rays are good. Yeah, Twins lineup's good too, Kane. Yes, it is. Twins are good too. Twins have a very powerful lineup. Of course, you know that they can't beat the Yankees. That pitch is in there for a strike. The count's 0-1. The problem is that with the Mets, they always get the players when they got worn out. And exactly biological. They get them late in their career. They're still paying Bobby Bonilla. Pitch swung on and ripped, base hit over the shift. So as I say, Brandon Nimmo has been a failed prospect. He promptly lines a base hit to right field, and the Mets will turn over their lineup. Will go to the top with shortstop Ahmed Rosario. He just took an outside fastball and he hooked it into right field for the base hit. I don't think the Jays will be too bad, Mike. I think the Rays are really our threat, you know. I don't think the Red Sox lineup's that great without Mookie in it. I don't like Jose Peralta. I don't like Jackie Bradley that much. Really can't hit. Rafael Devers is an all-or-nothing guy. Christian Vasquez, he's okay. I don't really know what Verdugo is yet. Rosario's 1 out of 3. He's singled and scored. Hitting .286 on the early season. Oh, I got you, Asia. I got you. Asia, when you go over there, tell Bobby, give Bobby F the Red Sox for me, would you please? I love Bobby. Bobby's the man. I had the Rays winning the division this year. Well, you'd be wrong about that, Kerm, but they are going to be good. Yankees will win this division. I hope so too, Lake Nona. I hope so too. Phillies lineup, no. I'm not impressed with the Phillies lineup. Not that impressed. I mean, every team can hit. I'm talking about like the cream of the crop lineups. That pitch is swung and grounded through the shifted infield for a base hit. Nimmo goes to up. Actually, Nimmo stayed at second. So Rosario didn't hit it hard, but he hit them where they weren't. The Mets are the 2-out rally here in their half of the 6th. That brings up Pete Alonso. Oh, actually, I can't read my own writing. It is Peraza. Exactly, Michael. Exactly. So here's Alonso. He's 1 out of 3. Hit a 2-run homer back in the 3rd. And time is called. Nimmo on at second. Rosario on at first. 2 outs here in the Mets 6th. They lead 7-1. There you go. Hey, L.A. Lou. There we go. There you go. There we go. I love it. L.A. Lou came in just to say F the Red Sox. Beautiful. Beautiful. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Big rip by Alonso. If I was a pitcher, I would never throw Alonso a fastball. I haven't watched Alonso play a lot. I haven't seen him play a lot. I've seen him play, a few games, not a ton, but I've seen my fair share of Mets games. I've seen Alonso quite a bit. It'll be an 0-1 to Alonso. The pitch. That pitch is in there for a strike, a breaking ball on the inner half, and the count is 0-2. Alonso reminds me so much of Soriano. Alfonso Soriano used to swing so wildly at that off-speed stuff and never come close to it. But, man, that guy could nail a fastball. Man, he could destroy a fastball, but he could not hit off-speed pitches. And Alonso swings like that. The 0-2, he almost wanted that Frisbee slider way out of the zone, and the count's 1-2. Florida is boring, depressing state, and it's too hot. You guys have no relief. It's a swamp. I'd rather have my 4 seasons. Well, I'd rather live down there, but to be honest with you, Michael. Although I'm not a Florida guy. I'm more of a South Carolina guy, but I love the heat. It'll be a 1-2. I appreciate you swinging in there, L.A. Lou. Good to see you, my man. If the Yankees play tomorrow, I'll be live for that. I'll be live for the Lakers and Clippers on Thursday. You know that. Laker Dog will be back. 1-2. Swung and a miss. Strike 3. Slider out of the zone. Got Alonso waving and missing. I would never throw that guy. I would never throw Alonso a fastball in the zone. I'd throw every slider outside. He's going to swing and miss just like that. Mets leave 2. They get no runs on 2 hits. They leave 2. We've played 5.5. We'll go to the bottom of 6. 7-1 Mets. Make sure I put that score back up there. Sanchez. I definitely hate Sanchez more, Mike. I can't stand Gary Sanchez. You know. College sports, absolutely not, Brock. There's no way. I'll be absolutely shocked if college football has a season this year. I don't see any way that that's happening. It was 97 here today, LA Lou. 97 in upstate New York. Now it's supposed to cool off tomorrow. It's supposed to only be in the high 80s, but 97. Hot one today, and it's hot as hell down here. Well, yeah, Albert, us New Yorkers, myself included, I mean, we take our New York pension because it's worth a lot of money. When we go down to Florida, we still get paid from New York. Florida is about half the price it is to live in New York, maybe less. There's no taxes in Florida, so why wouldn't you go there as a New Yorker? That's why we all leave. We all get out of New York after retire. You know, we all work for the state or the counties that we live in or whatever. And you get that New York State pension, man, that pays you for the rest of your life. And you go down south and you live it up. And that's why we retire there. That is exactly why we go down there. Yeah, it was 97 in upstate New York. It might have hit 100 down in the city. There's Joe West. They're showing something from May 23rd of 2009. Oh, Jonathan Papelbon. I remember him. He was an asshat. Papelbon was an asshat. Oh, look at all the cardboard cutouts. I'll be honest. I kind of like Fenway. I liked baseball a lot better when there wasn't those advertisements all over the wall. You know. Do I think the Red Sox cheated? Oh, hell yeah, they cheated. Of course. I'm a Yankee fan. Yeah, they cheated. That pitch is on the outside corner. The count is 0-1. The Yankees didn't want to pay him biological. He didn't do anything for us in the playoffs, and his option was like $22 million. The Yankees, and we have nowhere to play him. I mean, we already have enough DHs, so he just wasn't going to be a good fit on our club. That pitch just swung on the ground and off the first base and rebounded by the second base. Pitch to first. Got him. What a play over there by Robinson Cano, who, as Yankee fans, we saw for many, many years make a great play. It bounced off of Alonso's glove. Ever-present Robbie Cano went over that. Alonso went to the backhand. He couldn't field it. Cano came over underhanded. A great job by Jason Shreve to get over, who's in the game now for Michael Wacha. And there's one away here in the Mets or the Red Sox 6th. Thank you, Nikki. I appreciate that. Yes. That pitch is low and inside. The count 1-0 to Bogats. Good play all around there by the Mets. The 1-0 in there for a strike. Count 2-0. So Chase and Shreve coming out of the pen throwing strikes. Last year he pitched 3 games. He gave up 2 runs in 2 innings. He stinks. By the way, Mets fans. Mets fans like taking them Yankees bullpen guys. The 1-1. The pitch just swung on and crushed. Deep right center field. And that is a ball, Felicia. That one is gone. And opposite field, Oppo Taco for Xander Bogats. Just as I told you, Jason Shreve stinks, Mets fans. It's 7-2 Mets. Jason Shreve stinks. Very, very bad. Very bad. San Diego is great, but San Diego is very, very, very expensive. EDP is a weirdo. Yeah, EDP's yeah. He's a strange individual. EDP is a strange individual. His subscribers are extremely strange individuals. There's a bunt, not a good one. Shreve off the mound, throws the first, got him. Good idea by Mitch Moreland, but a really poorly executed bunt, trying to beat the shift. I mean, it's a smart play. You're down by 5. Your run means absolutely nothing, so try to get on base any way you can. And he just didn't get the ball down far enough the third baseline, too close to the pitcher. It's not a good bunt. Had to hug the third baseline a little bit more than that, but a good idea by Moreland. So 2 outs and nobody on for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th. That brings up the catcher Christian Vasquez. Yes, they are biological. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Oh, I thought I saw this guy. I saw this guy in Chris's stream yesterday. So we'll do to him what they did over on Chris's stream. And that will retire the side. So a quick inning outside of the home run. 1 run, 1 hit. Nobody left. We played 6, 7-2 Mets. I don't even have time for trolls. I don't even have time. I don't even have time. Yeah, he was in Chris's stream. I remember seeing him. Yes, Prince of Mukamura was strange. Thank you, Taylor. I appreciate that, my lady. Thank you very much. Yes, J-Dog, they are indeed trash. Yeah, I actually saw him in Chris's stream. I popped into Chris's stream, but I didn't say anything. But I popped in there and I saw that guy. And I thought about just hiding him there, but I didn't. But he's not going to come on my stream. So. He can be gone. He gets no shine over here. Well, I know you would have diehard Giants fan. I got, like I said, I got the best mods on here, so I ain't worried about it. Like I said, Michael, I think every team pretty much has a good lineup these days. Everybody can hit. But, why does the Yankees why do the Marlins get in? Because the Marlins played in Philadelphia last night, Taylor. They were in the locker room that the Yankees are going to be in. So I think it was a precautionary measure. I think they wanted to test some of the Phillies players as well to see if any of the Phillies had it. And, just being, very cautious. Make sure none of the Phillies had it. They're probably going to go and cleanse the hell out of the locker rooms and, everything else. So I think that's why they did that. I need to stay more positive about 2020 sports. I'm being realistic. It's not positive or negative. I've been very positive about sports. I'm being realistic. If 14 players on a baseball team can come down with it, football has a very slim chance of getting through the entire season. It just does. The name of the game is to remember social distancing, right? Social distancing. Well, you can't social distance in football. It's impossible. 2, 3, 4 guys are on top of each other on every play. Linemen make contact on every play. The object of the game is to get the guy down on the ground laying on top of him on every play. Football teams are twice the size of baseball teams, and that doesn't include the coaching staffs. There's like 80 people on a football team. I'm being realistic. I don't expect much. If it works, awesome. I want it to work as much as anybody. But I'm not expecting. I'm not expecting to get through the season. The 0-1 swung on in, grounded to first. Moreland has it. He'll take it himself. One away as McNeil is retired. That'll bring up the left fielder, rather, J.D. Davis. If you guys haven't done so, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button for me. It helps out the stream. If you haven't subscribed, please do that as well. I do this for the Yankee games normally, but of course they were postponed tonight. So I did the Mets Red Sox instead. We're talking about Los Angeles and New York in the chat. Yeah, New York and California are both very expensive to live in. I did miss it. Asia, where is it? Well, I did. Where is it, Asia? Type it again. I didn't see it up there. I'm looking for it. I went back a long way, Asia. I didn't see it there. Can you type it again, my lady? I didn't see it. The 2 outs for the Mets. I missed the J.D. Davis out. The Mets are swinging like they got a flight to catch. The pitch. Conforto takes it for a strike. Conforto homered. Started the Mets off on the good foot with the 2-run shot back in the second. The pitch. Swung on a miss. Strike 2. Yeah, Manhattan's expensive. Manhattan is very expensive to live in. Well, they are, Taylor. They're just swinging now. They're up 7-2, and they're like, yeah, we got this in the bag. Let's just get the hell out of here. The 0-2 to Conforto. He could not check his swing. Oh, they said he did check his swing. Wow. The Mets got a break there, so Conforto will get another pitch. Asia, I did not see the comment. Where is the comment? I saw you said you had to go to Bob. Oh, probably doing for the fan Sabrina. I see that. I see I was on there, Baddog. That was ESPN. Asia, I don't see your comment. I'm not seeing it. It'll be a 2-2 to Michael Conforto. And the pitch. Conforto swings and misses. Strike 3. So the Mets go 1-2-3 in their half of the 7th. We've played 6.5. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Mets 7, Red Sox 2. What's going on, BB Toast? Stop skipping your comment. I don't see it, Asia. I see Baddog skip my comment. Then I see Baddog stop skipping my comment. Or I see Baddog, you missed my comment. I don't see another comment. I do not see it, Asia. Yeah, Asia, I don't see it. I see Shut Up Poppy. I see Baddog, you missed my comment. Then I said, Baddog, you're skipping my comment. But I don't see another comment there. Yeah, I don't see it. Just type it again, Asia. I'll read it. I didn't see it up there. Afghanistan says thumbs up the stream. No, Asia's a moderator, so it doesn't matter what she types. It won't ban it. I didn't see anything. I scrolled way back. I didn't see it. All Mets. Oh, I got to change this to bottom of the 7th here. Brownsville in Brooklyn is worse than the Bronx. There's some bad places in the city. So Jake Marisnik's going to come in here for defense. Somebody else is going to come in left field. I did not see who that is. You're not going to piss me off, Mr. Mini Guy. That's for sure. If they were playing the Yankees, you would. Jose Ramirez winning MVP? No. Labor is. That pitch almost hit him. No idea how it didn't. I would take Bradshaw over Meggett. It's 2-0 to Verdugo. It'll be Verdugo, Bradley, and Peraza here in the bottom of the 7th for the Red Sox. Verdugo off to the good start, 4 out of 10 this year. Pitch. Swung on a missed. That pitch is grounded to second. Up with it is Cano. He throws to first, and Verdugo is retired one away here in the Sox 7th. Mets 7, Red Sox 2. Every run in this game via the home run. 2 on homer by Conforto, 2 on homer by Alonso, 3 on homer by Dominic Smith. Solo shots of the Red Sox by Mitch Moreland and Xander Bogaerts. And that pitch to JBJ is in there for a strike. The count is 0-1. The 0-1. Bunted foul. And the count's 0-2. All Mets tonight. I love it. 7-2. It's a beautiful thing. Watching the Red Sox lose. Dire Giants fan is a Yankees fan. Exactly, Dire Giants fan. There's a weak ground ball. Nice play by the pitcher. Nice play by Shreve as he pitches it with his glove to Pete Alonso, and there's 2 away here in the Red Sox 7th. So 2 outs, nobody on. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Jose Peraza. Shreve's pitch is in there for a strike, and the count is 0-1. Got the borderline call. I did not hear about Kluber. Did not. Microphone's messed up. That pitch is in the dirt. And the count is 1-1. Back in the day, Bobby said the Yankees could suck his nuts and his Italian meatballs. But I see that comment, Asia. I didn't see that before. And Peraza lines out, and now we're to the side. The Red Sox go 1-2-3 in their half of the 7th. They'll go to the top of the 8th. The Mets 7, the Red Sox 2. He's a little mad tonight. He's a little testy because the Red Sox are getting that ass whooped. He is getting that ass. They are getting that ass handed to him. But listen, guys, I am tired and I am hot. It's 7-2. It's the 8th inning. Neither one of these are my teams. So I'm going to end this early tonight. Just want to thank all you guys and girls for being here. It means the world to me. I wish I could have done the Yankees for you tonight. I obviously wanted to do the Yankee game. That would have been great. But unfortunately, we could not get that done, for reasons beyond our control. But anyway, if the Yankees play tomorrow night, I will be back for the Yankees and Phillies. They play at 6:05, so about 5:50 I'll be live for that. If not, I will see you guys and girls on Thursday for the Lakers and Clippers. Till next time, enjoy the rest of your Monday evening and your Tuesday. It's the Bad Diggity Dizzle, and I am gone. Peace!